It's 180 minutes to the end of the stream. We got a full can of Monster, half a pack of cigarettes, it's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Hit it.
Hello, Charkie.
Hey, Cass.
Hello, everyone out there in TV land. Welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Welcome to The Blues Brothers Get Busted. This is the show in which the Blues Brothers get busted.
Finally, those ne'er-do-wells.
Finally.
Come to justice.
So...
Have you seen them all? I was going to shop there.
Well, if that movie were to be remade for the modern audience, they'd have to think of something else besides them all. Because that's the most dated element of that movie, honestly.
Honestly, if they made the movie now, it would all be CGI. Anyway.
So, the Blues Brothers SNL sketch turned real band turned movie film turned video games. We're gonna play
some movie again.
Again, yes. And again when they inevitably remake it, however many years out from now. Oy vey. So, Titus Interactive, they've popped up on the show from time to time. At a point in around 1991, they got a hold of the Blues Brothers license, the license to make Blues Brothers tie-in video games, and they did not let it go. And so every game tonight, every Blues Brothers video game tie-in will come to us courtesy of Titus Interactive. A bad omen. Bad games. Bad Game Hall of Fame. Before we get into the games, I've got to ask you, Charkie, what's your familiarity with the Blues Brothers?
So I did see their stuff on SNL when I was very young. Granted, I was not alive when those episodes of SNL came out, but I watched Comedy Central, so I did see them. Very vague memories of them. But I have seen the movie. In fact, I watched it yesterday. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
It feels, when I was watching it, it feels like they wouldn't make this movie today in the way that it's so well shot and so well paced that no, they would fuck it up if they tried to make a movie like this today.
And no, that John Landis fella, turns out he was a pretty talented director. Dan Aykroyd, maybe not the most talented writer, but someone cleaned up his script and turned it into something like semi-serviceable for that movie. Great performances, great music,
great music, great quotables. Honestly, like the car chases are superb, sublime. Just a bajillion cop cars getting like tossed and thrown over things and into things, and again, I'm harping on this. I'm saying it again, but all practical for 1980 film. So people actually throwing a bajillion cop cars off of like roads and cliffs and shit. It's great.
They would not make a movie like it today, as has been said, as I'm sure we will reiterate as we talk more about the movie as we get into the show. But before we get into the show, we of course got to get into Charkie Stream Snack. And I do believe this is a special one tonight.
This is.
We dressed up formally just for this. Just for the Stream Snack segment. Nothing to do with the contents of the games that we're playing here.
Yeah, like, we decided after the Stream Snack what we were playing. It's like, oh, that actually works with the outfits. Anyway, tonight's Stream Snack is a special new menu item over at Taco Bell, kind of. This is not sponsored, I will say, but tonight's Stream Snack, I think for both of us, is Takoshi's Challenge.
Damn
at Taco
right.
Bell. So, let me explain. Taco Bell is doing a thing right now, like the fan style promotion, where you can make a custom menu item, share a link so other people can order it, and it tracks how many people have gotten it. And Taco Bell is keeping tabs on like what the items are, and at some point they'll be like, okay, this one's going to go on the menu for a limited time. So Cass and I brainstormed on what are the Bad Game Hall of Fame tacos going to be. Takoshi's Challenge, I definitely came up with that name before knowing what the thing was going to be. I was like,
You
we got
also
this
came
word out
up
of that
with
name.
Atlantis no nacho if we had gone with a nacho
Yes.
dish, which would have also been funny.
Original idea for Takoshi's challenge was a double stack with no cheese, which is very funny because it's just a sad tortilla on top of a crunchy taco, but not a great value proposition. But Cass came up with the actual Takoshi's challenge. It is a crunchy taco, fresco, so no cheese, but with pico de gallo. Sub out the beef with black beans, add creamy jalapeno sauce and jalapeno peppers, and this isn't part of the menu, but for the true Takoshi's challenge, it's hard. You got to get Diablo sauce and put that on.
Pour it on that fucking thing.
So I got 2 of those for my stream snack. I already had it because it's messy, but no lie, it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious.
No, I'm not too humble to admit that we fucking nailed it. It took some workshopping. If you were over in the Discord, you may have seen me workshopping ordering the initial double-decker variant. Or not the double-decker variant, on some variant of it that
I posted that.
that had too much shit in it. They forgot half the components when they were trying to assemble it, but we refined it, we workshopped it, and now it is ready to be deployed and enjoyed.
So we actually are posting a link to that. It's in the chat right now, but we'll post it on social media. If you ever feel like trying it, click that link. I think it's like active until August 8th or something. Give it a try yourself. It is delicious. Moving on from that, though, we do got the stream snack drink, and I'm keeping on theme. Tonight's drink is Ghost Sour Patch Kids Blue Raspberry.
Ah, very good.
So let me open that up.
And I'm gonna open up my Monster Ultraviolet at the same time. We did say we had a full can of Monster, and then
yeah. Last time I had the red berry Sour Patch Kids, it was real good. Tasted exactly like Sour Patch Kids. Blue raspberry is good. Yeah. Tastes a little less of that distinct Sour Patch Kids flavor than the red did, but that's not to say this is bad at all. This is a very good blue raspberry, tart, sweet but no sugar energy drink. I very much enjoy it. And I think that'll do it. This has been a long stream snack because we've been hyping up this taco, but I think that'll do it.
I think that will. A shame neither of us toasted a single piece of toast with nothing on it, or fried up 4 chickens.
4 whole chickens.
But we move on to the main attraction. We cut to the main stage, singing and dancing, and we move on to our first game of the night, the first Blues Brothers video game, aptly titled the Blues Brothers.
Oh, they went with that title.
This is an Amiga release, released 1991, specific date not known to me, developed and published by Titus France. So this is where it all started. 11 years after the movie.
Famously, the blues started in France. Yes.
People may be
11
more
years
familiar.
You say after the movie.
11 years after the movie film, and that would be 9 years after the death of one Jim Belushi. But very timely coming out with this. I think this is just one of those situations. I think this is one of Titus's early licensed tie-in games. I think before this, they had done Dick Tracy for home computers, and maybe like something before that. I know they got their start in the late 80s, so this is like an early title in their catalog as a whole. And they were yet to establish themselves as the Titus Interactive that, definitely suffered mockery and scrutiny in their time. A lot of developers, a lot of like bad games gained their reputations years after the fact. LJN being, the rainbow of shit. People definitely made fun of LJN, but, a lot of the hate came late. Titus Interactive hated in their time. Like, very quickly, they set about establishing themselves as a force to not be taken seriously. And we'll see if this debut Blues Brothers game came before the bad times. If this somehow snuck in before they went to shit, the answer is probably no, because it's on the Amiga.
Let's also see how many identifiable like Blues Brothers things are in here. Like, how much do they try to cram in? Because like, if you wanted to have like the most accurate Blues Brothers game, right? What would that be? It would be 2 gameplay modes. One is you play music, and the other is you drive a car.
Or they could just make a rhythm game.
Oh, I mean,
that wasn't really a going concern. I guess that wasn't really an established genre at the time.
Dan Aykroyd, on that title screen there, Dan Aykroyd could not be brought in for the game, so I had to get Mac Tonight, I think.
Oh, by the way, this one's 2-player.
Oh, okay, let me give you a button press.
Thank you kindly. Let's see. There we go. 2 brothers. Here's your world map. You cannot select the stages. They just come in the order they come in.
Okay, I'm Elwood.
Up to jump. A to interact.
This is a present.
Thank you for the
from me
subscription.
to you.
Happy to be soul people with the best of folks. Well, thank you.
Oh, how do I do that? Oh, okay, I see.
Got that Peter Gunn theme. Okay.
I guess this must be around the end of the movie if we were headlining a theater over there.
So, we're going to go inside this door. Actually, you know what? You try to go inside the door. Try to figure out how to go inside the door. Remember, the Amiga has one button
system, right?
And, yeah, analog stick. Maybe you can, because I'm assuming you held the button pressed up.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Where am I?
You can't come with me inside of rooms. Interesting.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Guess I get some priority here.
You get him, Jake. Collect those records. Uh-oh. Okay.
You can tell I played a little bit of this before if I knew that was going to happen.
Alright. No Goomba jumping on things.
I picked up the question mark, and it forced me to do a dance. The question marks in this game can either be points, can be lose points, or just straight up lock you in place and leave you prone to being attacked by an enemy. So really, no incentive to pick them up whatsoever.
I know we collected an M for Blues Brothers.
And we collected a guitar. Every stage has an instrument that you need to pick up in order to actually be able to finish the stage and finish the game, get the band back together. And so that is the instrument for this stage. Guess I'll follow you up here.
Now, we have played the NES version of this game on the show before.
Yeah, there's a really interesting thing that happens here across these versions of this game. Do me a favor, wait down there for a second. It's happening to me
right now, actually.
Well, yes, this is interesting as well, that when you are off screen, there is no getting back on screen for you until I work my way back over. Let's hope you're not taking damage off screen right now. We wouldn't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think if you collect 50 records, you get health up, which is desperately needed. The heart.
Okay. So mine is mostly gone, I think. Yours
Mine's
is
not
like
looking too much better. Can I get that?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Oh,
shit. There's only one balloon left. You are player one, so you take it, because...
Nah, just get across to here.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Can't...
Can I look down? Can I give you any sort of...
Okay.
Okay. Awesome camera. Love to see it.
Now, see, the problem is... Uh-oh. Gotta get up there.
Awesome jumping, too.
I'll figure this out. Oops, here I am. Now, see, clearly the problem is I'm trying to look on your monitor and not my monitor.
Oh, yeah, so you would have the second monitor plugged in for proper LAN play.
Do we want to get those things over there?
Nah, you know what? I've decided it doesn't fucking matter much, does it? Hop across the pond. Hey, you collect that. See what it gets you. Minus 20 points. Fuck you. What a
you know that was
pointless
going to be minus
system.
20 points,
Yes.
or you just wanted me to... Okay,
It's static.
I'm down here now.
Well, I'm going this way. Though I don't think I should need to be holding on to that. Especially if I want to jump in. Fuck
Nope.
off. Bumped
make
into the
that?
ceiling.
Nope.
Oh, fuck you, Titus. Oh,
What if we...
you
Nope.
cannot jump as high when you have the crate in hand. So we're just going to leave that health behind and take that completely inescapable damage. We have no other attacks, no other recourse for dealing with enemies other than tossing the crates. So that was just a no-win situation after we whiffed that first crate. Probably a good idea to take a crate with us.
That was either a cop, a Nazi, or both.
They look like cops in this game. In the NES version of this, they look more like Nazis, which is strange. I think they are supposed to still be cops in the NES version. Fuck this. Yeah, I love a platformer where you have a bunch of enemies and no means of fucking dealing with them. One of my favorite things to see in a platformer is to be completely defenseless outside of, like, you know, situational items.
Egg.
You try
What
it.
else do we want to do about this game? I don't know. Margaritaville Parrot.
War on Jimmy Buffett. Nope.
Well, gonna polish my hat.
Oh.
That was it.
This game, this fucking game. Yeah, if you die, you die. You start the game over if you run through all of your lives. 5 stages.
Just like real life. If you die 3 times, you're dead.
So, this game's not very good. You may have flagged, you may have gathered that we're not starting off on a high note here. But what's fascinating about this game to me, right, is that we're going to play 2 more versions of this game. The Game Boy version comes next, and then the NES version. And what's fascinating to me is that this game devolves over time, that each conversion loses features and functionality. This is the best version of this game we're going to play. It only gets worse as they brought it to Nintendo consoles.
Well, you know, back in the day...
God damn!
Back in the day, Nintendo mandated that the console versions that came on their system was significantly different than other versions. So Titus did that by making it bad.
That's one way to do it. Shit. Let's go all the way right. If you well, I fucked up.
I fucked up too.
Now we could be using rewind to try and at least clear this stage. And we may have to because, as we've hopefully established at this point, this game is a load of what they call bullshit. Minus 20 points, fuck me. The hitboxes are bad. The enemy attack patterns are unfair. The level design, not particularly good. Your recourse, non-existent.
More. You do.
Just one of those classic shitty Amiga platformers that leaves me wondering, how did anyone see anything in this system? And I mean, I know that's not fair. Because, Titus isn't exactly the best and brightest. They weren't exactly emblematic. But, what makes this game different from any other trash Amiga platformer, really?
Find out in the Miseducation Microcomputer series.
Coming never. All right, so I feel like one of us probably should have held on to a crate because we have this cop coming up here.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Stay crouched.
Need to,
Maybe we can stealth it. That almost kind of worked. Keyword almost kind of.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Alright, we're both on no lives.
Maybe we need these umbrellas. Because I know what we need to do is to go cloud hop in here.
Very dangerous because, like, I couldn't see where the pit was next to me. Alright, does not protect you from egg. Also, I'm... Who knows where I am? Okay. Oh god, this fucks up your timing of the jumps, really.
Which were so tight and good to start with, and...
Well, the thing is, I had expected myself to land at that point. Oh, okay.
You know what, fuck this. Rewind, because that's bullshit, obviously.
Okay, if we're rewinding, then let's go back here. Let's try and take out this parrot.
This is as far back as we can rewind.
Yes.
Good shot. Okay. Ah!
Careful. Okay. Careful with where you rewind, because sometimes I'm... Okay, well that...
Well, the game doesn't control very well. How? Okay. Pardon?
Yeah,
fucking
that's the same thing that
pardon?
got me. That's not really the... Uh-oh.
It's tough because Amiga emulation is bad because the Amiga is a bad system. So if we're holding... I love it. I love it, Charkie. Don't mind me, I'll just be reading my paper. No, I guess I should probably try to continue playing. I feel like we're so close to the end of the stage.
Right. So,
I'm gonna need you to really nail this right here, right now.
Damn it.
Oh, thank God. I don't trust these clouds.
What?
See what I mean? And then I fell right through that one. Yeah, just shoot us dead. Oh my... What did people do before Rewind, Charkie?
Play the game? Okay.
Ah! How did I fall through it?
Just in case.
How did I fall?
You have to... On these, you have to land dead set. How did I end up that way? Okay.
I'm trying to correct myself.
You cannot move.
Yeah.
Here,
you first. Okay. How did I land lower than you? How did I land low? You landed on the top of the cloud. I get stuck in the bottom of it. These make absolutely delayed jump.
Yep.
Oh, Titus. Never change. And they never did. This is about as good as they ever were.
Okay, there's nothing. Nothing. Oh. Oh. Okay.
I'm stuck dancing right now. Oh, I must have picked up a question mark block that did the mobilizing thing.
I want more of those records. Now that
Some of them are broken. I wonder if those will...
Tracked?
Probably, knowing this bullshit game.
Alright. I wonder if I'm at the top of the ladder yet. Yes, I am.
Alright, goodbye.
Yes, they do detract. So I now actually have almost no...
Well, that's great. One crossed off. Got some new music. Remember, you can do the duck walk.
You tell me how to get to Sesame Street. Okay.
There's no such thing as a second chance.
Well, we're fucked if anything happens, because someone redeemed Stop Using Rewind.
Yeehaw!
I am Ed will redeem to say something nice. Looks nice.
Not the worst
No more
rendition.
fooling
Yeah.
around.
It sounds fine. You know, the
Not the worst
presentation
rendition
is
of
not
music.
the problem. It's everything else. It's everything underlying. It is every facet and aspect of the gameplay.
Whoops, I'm dead. Yeah. You found the thing that killed me.
I tapped down, and that sent me falling through the platform.
Okay, well... I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. How am I here? How am I all the way over here? Yes. Oh, God.
That's fair. You know what? You take the lead. See if there's any sort of timing here you can do. Slime Generator in chat says the Bonanza Brothers really fell off.
Now, the problem is I have no idea where the instrument I need to get is. And this
Oh,
seems like
neither
a
do I.
sprawling level. Ugh.
And just cut back to me dancing, yeah.
My brother's dead. Yay. I want to dance.
And just to confirm, if I pick up here,
Oh, of
yep,
course.
beginning of the fucking game. Absolutely brutal.
You think that'll do it for the Amiga version? Where am
That'll
I?
do it for the Amiga version of the fucking Blues Brothers. Ooh, contemptful. I'm one who has gone on the record as saying that a game developer occasionally has to have a healthy contempt for the player, right? Balancing difficulty, challenging them. These are things that are born out of, you know, some element to beat the player and force them to overcome challenges. But when you play a Titus game, that's not really the impression that you get. You just get the impression that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And they actively hated the player. So it's the cruel combination of both worlds there coming together to produce some truly terrible games. And this is one of them. But that will do it for the Blues Brothers. Up next, the Blues Brothers.
Oh.
So this is the Game Boy version. This was released January, March, April, May, June. June 1992. Again, published, developed by Titus. Taking that game and scaling it down for the handheld. A game which already had struggled with its camera. And by the way, struggles in single player too. Sometimes the camera will lag behind you and you won't be able to see where your character is on the screen. Even playing by yourself. But we'll see how it does. We'll see how it fares on the old 160 by 144 screen. I'm pretty sure that's the Game Boy resolution. I'm pretty sure I got that in one.
I think so. Been a little bit since I've had to work in that resolution. Ugh.
Ooh, yeah. That's the shit. That's the jam. That's that fire. This is what Peter Gunn had in mind when he said, write a theme for my TV show. I'm dialing the volume in right now. Yeah. Make it ominous. Okay, that's as good as we're going to get it dialed in, I think. Hey, it's Jay Leno. Oh, wait, no, that's just Dan Aykroyd.
Elwood had a disease that made his chin 10% longer every year.
Now, we got stuck with the players, with the characters we got stuck with in the first outing, but now that I have free choice, I'm going to choose Elwood, because, you know, Dan Aykroyd, a personality. John Belushi was a personality as well.
Well, now, listen, I'm only an amateur at, like, knowing how to do Game Boy sprites and stuff. This is a bad way to do it. This is a bad start.
Yeah, I would make the background element there like a gray. Use any color besides the one that completely blends your character into it. Anyway, I was gonna go on and say that I never found Jim Belushi particularly funny. Or Jim Belushi, I said John Belushi.
John Belushi. What about Jim Belushi?
I also don't find him funny either. Can't go inside buildings in this one. They stripped that feature out. They also stripped out the instruments that you gotta collect in each stage. So now
Honestly,
all you have to do is
I'm
make
fine
it to the
with
end of the stage, yeah. Kept the presents, though. Kept the traps in.
They changed the letters that one was. I think that was HT now.
Still the same shitty hitboxes. We got balloons still.
It is still recognizably the Amiga game, though. At least thus far.
No, definitely. To its detriment. one would argue.
I mean, the camera's doing a better job, at least.
You watch much SNL?
Back in the day, when I was, like, very young.
At this point, I just catch stuff on YouTube if I hear it's funny, if I hear they had, like, a particularly funny sketch. There are people on that show that are funny, writers, actors, et al. You know what's really not funny? Classic SNL. A lot of it does not hold up.
Define classic.
The 70s era into the 80s.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And also the early 90s.
I'd have to remember exactly what skits were going on in the early 90s to have an opinion on that. I watched a lot of SNL when I was younger, but I don't know the exact time frame. Most of what I watched was in syndication.
Hey, how am I supposed to get past this? Oh, I guess using this, probably.
Yeah. I think the only time I was watching SNL when it was modern was, like, maybe early 2000s? Like, very early 2000s? But no, I don't
It happened again! It happened again! My head hit the ceiling, and... There we go. Yeah, so John Belushi, Chris Farley, who I also don't find particularly funny, but at least, like, slightly more affable than the likes of a John Belushi. But Chris Farley was a tragic figure who spent his entire career worrying that people only found him funny because he was fat. In fact, he coined a term called "fatty fall down" that he described his most of the sketches that were written for him as, and where the crux of the comedy was the fact that he was fat and he fell over. And I would argue that Belushi didn't do much more than that either, didn't amount to too much more than that in most of his sketches. It's either that or doing, like, racist caricatures. That's basically all Belushi had up his sleeve.
I don't remember too many specific Belushi skits. I'm Blues Brothers. I know there was, like, one where he was some guy working in a restaurant. That's all.
The samurai
doing it.
Yeah.
Samurai. Yep, that one. I think most of what I watched of SNL was, like, after his time. It was, like, mostly was, like, Farley and Dana Carvey and Al Franken.
I do love my Norm Macdonald.
I think, and Norm Macdonald, of course. I think the most recent thing of SNL that I have seen that I actually enjoyed in any capacity was the David S. Pumpkins skit in 2016.
With Tom Hanks in.
Yeah, and if only then, because it was such an anti-joke. It was such a bad joke that it became very funny.
They just put the instrument at the end as the goalpost. That works.
Yeah.
That's functional. And on to the chemical factory. I don't know, I'm a bit of a comedy snob.
Oh, you don't say.
Where the things I find funny are very particular. You know, I don't think I'm the funniest motherfucker in the world. But I can at least appreciate good comedy and delineate it from bad comedy. And a lot of early SNL to me is really bad comedy. Is just, like, really bad premises, written poorly. It took them some time to really get into any sort of groove, into any sort of rhythm, into any sort of, like, anything that really remotely funny to me. Occasionally they would have, like, Steve Martin on, who's just a naturally funny person, and he would do his monologue at the top, and that'd be the highlight of the episode. That'd be the highlight of the show. But, and, you know, I'm sure, like, you know, if you plumb the archives, you can find, like, a couple sketches that would make me laugh. Like, the land shark is mildly amusing. Fucking hell. Did I mention the enemies are still relentless in this version of the game? That you have no recourse. And now because half of them throw projectiles and the screen is so small, you have absolutely no ability... absolutely no ability to tell, like, when they're going to toss their shit at you, when they're going to appear on screen and likely immediately toss some damage your way. Awful. Just horrible. Encore starts from the beginning of the stage. Hey, at least it's to continue.
Slime Janitor says, please don't tell me you think It's Pat is a bad movie cast.
I hate to disappoint. I hate to break your hearts out there in TV land, but now the Coneheads, that's a movie.
Now, other SNL movie that I haven't seen that I want to see, Wayne's World.
I don't care for Wayne's World.
I like the skits, and I think I'd like to see the movie. Clips I've seen of it are funny.
You know, you should probably see it. Probably behooves you to watch it. Part of your comedy education or what have you, but...
I mean, I'm not ignorant of comedy, but... I watched a lot of, like, stand-up and shit.
You know what SNL movie is funny? MacGruber.
No, I haven't seen that one.
I'm a MacGruber defender. Didn't care for Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, that one was very... Okay, that one was a case where I don't see how they could have made a movie out of the one joke. I mean, they did.
Sorry, I had a Blues Brothers moment. Is this jump even possible? Okay, there we go. I guess the jump is in fact possible. The jumps in this game are so mean. And by the way, this is obviously just a trap, right? This obviously just leads you back to whence you came. Oh, what's that? I think that's actually an extra life, so that may actually be worth it if I intend to continue playing this game, which I don't. Ay. It's so hard to even see the spikes, and even when you do see them, you can walk into them. This is the spot you need to jump from. You need to reach the very edge. It's pixel perfect platforming, the worst kind of platforming. I would contend.
All right, I need to look this up because I started realizing like there was a lot of SNL movies. So I need to look up like what SNL movies are there. Okay, here's the list. And you know what? Why don't we play a little game with it, which is have you seen it?
Okay.
The Blues Brothers, of course. Right?
Yeah.
Wayne's World.
Seen it.
Coneheads.
Seen it.
Wayne's World 2.
Didn't bother to see it.
Right. It's Pat.
Have not seen it. Seen enough clips to know.
Stuart Saves His Family. I had no idea this one existed.
Yeah, with what's his face?
Al Franken, Stuart Smalley, Stuart
yeah,
Smalley.
who plays Stuart Smiley?
Al Franken.
No. Isn't that Martin Short? Martin Short is who I'm thinking of. Is that not the Martin Short movie?
No, that's no. Stuart Smalley is Al Franken. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I haven't seen no memory of that character.
No memory of the character either. I reference that character like kind of more in my life than one would think. Like I definitely say like, remember when you assume you make an ass out of me and Uma Thurman. Let's see. Blues Brothers 2000. Have you seen it?
No, but I've played the N64 game. Is that good enough?
And we will play it again tonight.
Unfortunately.
Night at the Roxbury.
Seen it.
Superstar with Molly Shannon.
Did not see it.
The Ladies' Man. Tim Meadows.
Haven't seen it.
And, oh, I know the answer to this one. MacGruber.
Seen it, love it.
And that is every, to date, SNL movie. Although we've been in a drought of SNL movies for 15 years. This is, I think, the longest. Well, no, yeah, this is the longest we've ever been without an SNL movie.
Yeah, the Lonely Island guys, Sandberg and company, just, were making their own movies for a while. Lonely Island being, the byproduct of SNL digital shorts, and honestly, for the best, because they were writing original movies, not shit based on characters. Not shit that doesn't have, like, a... Because, the thing about writing a movie based on a character from a comedy sketch is that, most sketch comedy characters are pretty one fucking note, as it turns out, and not really... don't really lend themselves to feature-length movies being written about them.
Okay, I have one more game for you here. Now that I've listed all those movies, I want you to guess what, on Rotten Tomatoes, which is the top-rated movie and which is the bottom-rated movie.
Top-rated is going to be Blues Brothers.
And what do you think the bottom-rated is?
Bottom-rated is going to be... probably It's Pat.
Okay. Top rated is Wayne's World. The bottom is It's Pat. Right,
Went out
bonus
of
question.
bad. Yeah.
Bonus question though. What percent does It's Pat have on Rotten Tomatoes?
I'm going to guess like a 12%.
0. 0%.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
12% would actually put it above Ladies Man and Night at the Roxbury, if that were the case.
People mentioning Popstar Never Stop Stopping in chat, by the way. Banger. Hilarious. A fucking awesome, hilarious movie. Watch it.
Oh, I don't think... This is probably not related at all, but what's that movie that I wanted to see? Fuck.
What?
It's not...
Oh, and you just start me here! Oh my god, you just let me continue in the middle of the spikes? That's awesome. Fuck you, Titus. By the way, can you tell that we're in a prison? That's what the theme of this level is?
Oh.
Is that this is the jailhouse?
So the end of the movie?
I think the game is
movie?
meant to be a sequel to the movie. If you read the manual, they talk about like how the Illinois sheriff still remembers from the last time they came through.
I might need to see what that is then. First, let me ask this question because I can't.
Did I loop the level?
It's gonna bother me.
I think I looped the level.
Okay, what movie am I thinking of that is a parody of Walk the Line?
Walk Hard.
Walk Hard. Thank you. I've been wanting to see that movie.
That's gonna do it for Blues Brothers on Game Boy, by the way, because I can't take no more of that. Boy, howdy. Streamlined versus the Amiga version. Moves at a slightly better clip, but still a worse version. The screen real estate definitely doesn't help it. There's a number of things that don't help its case. Bad color choices. And again, that fucking screen. But we still have one more version of the Blues Brothers to play, of the original Blues Brothers game, that is. And that is, of course, the Nintendo Entertainment System version, released September 1992. Still Titus. We've played this on the show before.
And we're going to play it again.
I can pull up the list and see when last we played this. That would have been in our Bad Game Chance Time number 12 earlier this year. We last played the Blues Brothers. We played that version. I believe we played that co-op. I believe I dragged you in. Yes. I already made you play the Amiga version co-op. We saw how the camera worked there. Assume it works the same in the NES version, or go watch our Chance Time if you want to see the camera failing to do its fucking job. But right now, my job is to play this goddamn game. So let's do it.
So you brought up the fact that this is a sequel. So I did look up the manual. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but to set the stage, it does say Jake and Elwood Blues are back in town to put on the greatest rock and roll show I've ever seen. However, that chin keeps getting longer. Sheriff McGraw hasn't forgotten the chaos since the last time these two boys passed through town. To prevent the Blues Brothers from getting on stage on time, the sheriff has sabotaged all routes of access. So it says they pass through the shopping mall, then sneak into the back of a warehouse. Unfortunately, they make a wrong turn and wind up in prison. However, their clever maneuvering, they manage to escape. The Blues Brothers continue on, sneaking through the sewer level, and finally reaching the concert hall by passing through an abandoned building site. Jake gave a little smile. "Watch out," he shouted. "The Blues Brothers are back and you better get ready." So he just gives a little smile like, yeah. And then screams, "Watch out!"
So, NES version. One thing they do add, finally, to this game, a run button. If you hold down the B button, I believe, you can run. Do you notice what they've taken away? Do you notice what we've lost?
Jumping.
No, we have jumping.
Okay.
Still can't go indoors. No boxes.
Oh, yeah.
No recourse. More enemies. Also, they got rid of the records, too, so you can't collect them for a one-up.
Okay, now, according to the manual, in the advanced tricks section, it says you can arm yourself with eggs.
Like the ones that the birds lay in this level?
Yes, it says you can arm yourself with eggs, which are laid by birds and spiders in the game. So you whip spider eggs. Oh, that's horrifying. Kick
I'm a dog.
these eggs
Woof,
in the
woof.
direction of your enemies. They will be eliminated on contact.
You also notice they got rid of the balloons, and elevators now have a fun mechanic attached where if you're not constantly jumping on them, they just explode and disappear.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this would have been helpful when we played the game co-op at one time. Apparently, you can... Oh, this is new.
This is new and pointless because you can't swim up with this thing.
Yep.
So I just have to jump off of it immediately.
So, according to this, if, the other player is off-screen and just, is still subject to everything that's happening, you can press select to switch who is the main one in focus.
That's handy.
It's still a bad system where it works like it does, but that's better than the Amiga version.
This sucks. Surprise, surprise, this sucks, but...
Would you say this controls worse than the Amiga version?
Yeah. I like having a run button. I appreciate having a run button, but there's just less you can do. You don't have a counterattack. I mean, you barely had a counterattack in the Amiga game, and then they just took that away from you, so you have no recourse. So,
well, you haven't found any spiders yet, so that's why you don't have a counterattack. So how?
How do you pick those up? Yeah, good fucking question. Also, pause. Don't the cops look more like Nazis in this game? Like with the hat. It's the hat. The hat looks like it has like an eagle on it, right?
You know what? I think maybe because it's... NES is a smaller resolution, right?
Then what? The Amiga
would be?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, if you're trying to fit that outline and on a smaller hat, then the shape left over by that which isn't an outline is more likely to look like, like the eagle. Oh! Okay. And that's how you attack. Wow. I guess.
Let's get me out of here. Huh? No, I won the stage. I beat the stage. I beat the stage off screen. Okay. Not bad, but you ain't seen nothing yet.
Now, you can go through doors in this game, too.
No.
Yes. I'm looking at the manual.
No, none of the doors in the mall at the very least. I can tell you that much for certain.
Says here, button A plus down on the control pad to pass through... Oh. This is such a bad scan. It says floors, not doors. My bad.
Also, what's this enemy? What's this enemy from the movie?
Oh, I'll tell you. What's that? Battling Blob.
Oh, classic, yeah.
He's the brother of Bouncing Bob.
I'm glad this is a family affair. I'm glad there's more brothers than just the Blues Brothers here to contend with. Oh. I fucked that up. You need the dog to not get hurt running across these floors. This game takes about 15 minutes to beat if you know what you're doing, by the way. If you don't know what you're doing, it takes an eternity. because it doesn't control particularly well. It doesn't compel you to play more of it at any juncture or turn of it, so... Oh, that's just mean. You go up the ladders faster if you're holding the sprint button, and by faster I mean so fast that you just immediately collide with the top of it, go flying off and into whatever trap they have at the top.
That's a Tom and Jerry. That's a Tom and Jerry ass dog right there. Oh, ride him. All right, didn't know that was an option.
Ah! I just want to... Whatever is over there. You know, it's impossible. I give up. It can't be done. I'm convinced that this can't be done. It's a trick. It's a trap. Whatever. Wait, who's up there? Did you see that frozen caveman?
I did not.
Well, first of all, I need to figure out if there's any way to jump over this guy. There we go.
There you go. I don't know if that was an enemy or not, if that was just some dude chilling out.
We'll find out.
Potentially.
Tell me I can walk through this and just end up... Yeah, if I wanted to go back to the beginning of the level, if I was so compelled to... Actually, you know what? This might be actually be progress. Who's to say?
Maybe.
A bridge to... Oh! Shitty springs. Gotta love them. Staple of shitty platformers.
Into the manual about this.
It's probably just timing based.
Oh, those blobs are apparently... Okay, I don't... Or is it those things? The manual says, you'll be the victim of madhounds and ferocious frozen peas. As in P-E-A-S.
God. Imagine. You fucking imagine getting sent back to the beginning of the level because you fucked up a jump. Despicable. Heinous.
I feel like a lot of this era of video game design was just people getting the license to stuff and then immediately going, well, I don't know what to fucking do with this.
I made it work. Oh, I kicked the egg. It wasn't quick enough. Right, of course, you can't jump over them. Oh, this is a pillar. Okay, so that's just... So why did I come this way?
To get into there. Oh, I don't know who that is. I think that might just be, background.
Yeah, I think it might just be like a gag. Maybe it's a sprite from some other Titus game. Maybe they thought they were being clever. Speaking of being clever... I hate video games.
Okay, can you lure the dog? Oh, no, that's not what happened. Okay.
No, so I need to run into that thing.
Well, you didn't die.
Yeah, it takes a hit for me. The dog takes a bullet for me. But ultimately, I need them to take a bullet by actually making contact with the... And the problem is that if you hit the jump button, you just fly off of it. You can't jump as them. Come on, come on, come on.
Ice physics. Alright. Alright.
This is like a nightmare. Ugh. Come on, spawn the fucking dog. Not like that. Oh, you know what?
There's no such thing as a second chance.
What do you want me to do, game? Hey, game, what the fuck do you want me to do? You're giving me no options here. You're giving me absolutely no fucking options. Except to keep killing these poor fucking dogs.
Okay, you had health earlier, right? When you died and you were able to...
I see what you're going for. Yeah. Good idea. That's a good idea. Just fucking take the damage.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Take damage to save time, baby.
think I gotta go up that ladder. Woo!
Cool.
Oh god. Fuck blast processing. What the fuck?
Oh, that just takes you back to the beginning of the level. Cool. You guys remember that giant fucking pillar?
What are we doing here then?
In short time.
I think we went the wrong fucking way. I think we meant to go right. I think it was a fool's errand to go to the left. I think it's just a trap that locks you into going back to the beginning of the level. Except we can't go this way either.
Alright.
We need to find a pipe.
3, 1.
Wherever a pipe is. I'm about to hit the fucking pipe, I tell you what.
What about... Yeah. That did nothing for us.
Oh, you know what it is?
What?
This is a pipe.
Aha. And that's
gonna do it for the Blues Brothers. Holy fuck. This concert is over. Contemptuous. Oh my god. So, I would go as far as to call that a bad game. But luckily, we're finally done playing the Blues Brothers. Next up, the Blues Brothers.
Hey.
Okay, so this is the Blues Brothers for the Super Nintendo, but this box and title are actually incorrect. Titus got a little lazy here and recycled the same like key art and title on the box, making people think they were making an SNES version of the Amiga Game Boy NES game at all. But this is actually the Blues Brothers Jukebox Adventure. This is a new game in the Blues Brothers franchise.
In fact, I have the story right here.
Well, let me get through the release info first, which is March 26th, 1993. Still Titus. Still Titus, of course. When we get into... we're going to play the Game Boy version of this as well after this, which has the proper title and new key art. There's also an MS-DOS version, but this was the target version. This was the original version that released. Both that Game Boy conversion and MS-DOS version came out in 1994, and I believe the MS-DOS version is more or less identical to this one here. They skipped the Amiga. There was plans to bring this game to the Amiga, but in the year 1994, they realized, oh, fuck, no one's playing shit on Amiga at this point. What's the point? So I think they finished the game. A prototype might even exist for it, but they just never got around to releasing it, even though magazines reviewed that Amiga version. So that's just a fun little anecdote. This one's also 2-player.
Oh boy.
So I'll get this launched, and you tell me what we're doing here. Tell us about the Jukebox Adventure.
Well, the Blues Brothers are back to play the blues. On their way to their first concert, they encounter a jukebox and decide to listen to some good music. But as soon as they approach it, they get trapped by the evil machine. Finding a way out will take the Blues Brothers through sewers, warehouses, and suburbs of many large cities. 34 in 1-player mode and 25 in 2-player mode. Can Jake and Elwood escape from the hungry jukebox and reach Chicago in time for the greatest concert of all time? And then it says, do not attempt to see the actions you see in this game in real life. Oh, I was expecting it to do that. Hey! Whoo! Hey! Yeah, sample. Do I need to press something specifically?
No, I'm enjoying the sound effect.
Ah, okay.
Rock and roll.
You know what's funny about the Blues Brothers? They don't play the blues.
Yeah. More of a Western band. Oh, the camera. Okay.
Let me try running ahead. Let's see if it forgets about you. Oh, we actually have an attack! Sweet merciful God.
We also have limited ammo.
Rock and roll.
Oh, you remember that in the movie?
Rock and roll.
What, are you doing that, like, on command?
You pick up a pie or a food item of some sort, and it powers you up. Okay, so a square button on my controller to run. Hold on.
Whoop.
Get back here. Let me pick you up. Oh, you figured it out. You got what I wanted to get.
Rock and roll.
I'm not sure what that does for me.
It gives you another hit. It lets you tank a hit.
Okay.
It is the Mario mushroom.
Okay, I'm Jake. I need to bear that in mind.
Nope.
How do we portray this game about music? Put a note on the screen.
Put a musical note on screen. They'll get it.
Well, that's one of 25 levels.
I wonder why they had to cut some levels. I wonder if some levels just didn't work in 2-player. They couldn't figure it out, or... Man, this camera really orients to the left-hand side of the screen, doesn't it?
I mean, I don't know if it's better than the other way around. I guess it is, but, like, this feels really uncomfortable. What hit me?
Oh.
Bye. Finally, my solo career.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you
God damn
do
it.
your shit, get your shit in.
What is that thing? Oh, it's a bear trap.
Like, immediately, and this isn't saying much, better game.
Rock and roll.
I think you need to go left and pick up that piece of the jukebox you left behind.
Rock and roll.
Oh, I guess that's
Rock
just
and roll.
invincibility. Bust these bear traps. Maybe go down?
Well, I mean,
Or up?
with Elwood's death, the string of fate has been severed.
Good luck.
Rock and roll.
Okay, I want to see what happens if I get ahead of you.
Bad.
Okay, I guess that parses it. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I don't like it, but I get it. Jesus wept.
God damn it. I thought it was dead.
No, everything takes like 20 hits to kill. God, I wish that were me up there, because I assume that's where we need to go.
Ow. Ugh.
Rock and roll.
Well,
Okay. Oh, toss me up there.
good jump.
Yep, I had a hunch.
Yeah, what an asshole thing to do. Up, please. Up, please.
I'll just do a little jig while I wait for you to figure this out. There's probably like you have to hold down or up or something.
What if I
Hey, you know what?
have fun?
Rock and roll.
I was like, how is the game going to account for that if I do that? And it's like, oh, kill me. Okay. I can live with that. I mean, I can't. I'm dead, but...
You can die with that. The music lives on. Good luck. Would you call this a good game?
No. So far, no. I would say, okay. Here's one thing I would say. It's an extremely bad co-op game.
Oh, most certainly.
But even if I was playing this by myself, I wouldn't foresee myself thinking that this was good. What? How?
Can we grab the chains there? Is that what they want us to do? Okay.
Yes, okay.
You knocked me off. Yeah, awful co-op game.
Oh, well, okay. Can't.
And because you were busy dying... okay, so to recap, because you were busy dying, I couldn't scroll the screen right to get to the chain on the other side, so your death caused my death. You first.
Fuck. Okay.
You know what?
Yep, no.
That's all right.
Yep.
You're spared. The
You
jumping's
can't
not good.
preload your jump. If you
Has to
hold
be-
right, then you just go off.
It has to be the very bottom, and I'm imagining the very top here. I call bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and just call a tidy little bullshit on that one. Now, I have something of a reputation around these parts as the platformer hater. Never met a platformer I liked. This one's not doing anything to win me over.
Oh. Ah, God. You know, I think I liked the Amiga version better than this.
I wouldn't go that far. This at least controls. You have recourse as far as like attacks are concerned. You have health.
Yeah, but it feels. It feels. The Amiga version was very sloppy feeling. This is very sloppy feeling as well in like a different way.
This is at least functional. I mean, I don't like it at all, but I at least understand what it's going for, and I feel like the developers understood the game they were making.
Proton John Chat says, I enjoyed my time with this when I played it, but I also only played in single player.
In case you missed the outside, the great outdoors, by the way, don't worry, we're back to this tile set. I was scared there for a second that the game was going to change.
Yeah.
It was going to change.
Yeah, I was missing playing Bonk.
I think we got to go left.
Yeah. Wait. Well.
Yeah, this really does just feel short level.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
If only you had held out a few seconds longer.
If only you didn't like just walk off to the left.
I mean, it's hard not to in this game.
Oh, back here.
All right, your turn. And how many lives do you have left? None.
No, I'm out.
You have to hold
Now we're in
up,
Blues
otherwise it
Brothers.
doesn't grab onto the chain. Yeah.
Now we're in Blues Brothers 2000.
No, there'd be 4 brothers. There'd be 4 characters on screen if that were the case.
It's the start of the movie.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I'll play this single player for a bit.
You haven't seen Blues Brothers 2000, right?
No.
Because I was thinking, like, because Elwood gets out of from what I understand. Slime, actually, you answer because I know she watched Blues Brothers 2000 today without having seen the original first. They go to the same prison at the end of the first Blues Brothers movie, and at the start of Blues Brothers 2000, like, Elwood is informed that Jake died. How did he not know? Did Jake get out first or something and then die out of prison? Did he get transferred?
Did no one
Did they
write
just
him
ignore it?
to let him know his brother was dead?
Okay, Proton John says Jake got out. Okay.
Buff Elwood wins the day. There's probably no way to like give you a life, tag you back in.
No.
Not that you would
No, I'm
want
out.
me to, but
Now I'm gonna see if I can finish this
fuck.
energy drink.
I assumed
Jesus.
those crates in the background were actual crates and not a trap, not just a background element. I should have known because they were a shade darker. Not
Slime
that
Generous says
stopped Titus before.
Slime Generous says Blues Brothers 2000 starts so quietly and solemn that I was expecting it to be a real movie at first.
Rock and roll.
Little did you know.
Okay. I don't think I have any actual desire to watch Blues Brothers 2000, all things considered. But I'm kind of interested in maybe seeing, like, the musical numbers. Like, John Goodman's got a good singing voice. I would contend.
You know, can I say what my plan was for you for the show tonight that you vehemently rejected, did not let me convince you to
Oh.
do?
The thing that Slime actually ended up doing?
Yeah, because you had not seen the Blues Brothers before, and I said you should just watch 2000 and not watch the original, so that one of us knows about the original Blues Brothers, one of us knows about 2000.
Well, Slime and Chat can tell us all about 2000 before we get to it. I did read the Wikipedia summary. It's a very goofy movie.
Rock and roll.
But then again, you know, the original was too.
my records are more powerful when I have the power of the cake in me.
Steroids.
So that's another advantage you get, as well as getting a free hit.
Again, as I was saying during the last game, this general area of video games is just when companies got the license to the games and they just had no idea what to do with it.
Fuck that. No, come on. Let me have this. We're so close. And I'll burn some records. Don't come after me, RIA. I didn't mean burn records in that way. We're still playing this.
We are. You are.
Do you think, because we started this as a 2-player game, that's going to be the shorter campaign?
Oh, that's a good question. I would imagine. Right? I for some
Can we
reason
ride
I
these
don't
dogs?
think they would like.
No.
No. For some reason I don't think they would account for the fact that, oh, okay, we can switch up the level set now because there's only one person. I think it's just like, all right, 2-player levels, let's do it.
Not that I imagine there's any puzzles that require 2 players in these 2-player levels.
Yeah.
Not that I imagine they went out of their way to be like, well, this co-op campaign's gotta have
Less levels.
2 brother puzzles.
What was that? So I mentioned it to you before the show, but apparently when I was reading like the Wikipedia on some stuff, apparently Jim Belushi, brother of John Belushi, still surviving, said in an interview that Dan Aykroyd has been like approaching him, trying to get a third Blues Brothers movie made.
Of course he was.
And the 2 ideas that Dan Aykroyd had was, one of them would be that he mentors 2 young women to become the Blues Sisters. So, I guess do a Ghostbusters again. And the other idea was he would travel to Albania to find his long-lost brother, who would be Jim Belushi.
I want that fucking cake. Sorry. Fuck.
I have a strong hunch neither of those films are going to happen.
No, thank God. Because, for as not funny as I find John Belushi, you know who's worse? Jim Belushi. You want this cake? I want it! That's a Nicolas Cage joke. I saw Frappe Fiasco reference the line, so I had to say the line, Bart. Colin response.
You ever have Crystal Head vodka?
No, but I would drink it. I like a
Just to
vodka.
say, I guess for anyone who doesn't know what I'm saying, because that's gotta be somebody. Dan Aykroyd, at some point in the 2000s, started selling his own vodka in a glass skull bottle. And,
Nearly
there was this
killed
ad
Larry
for-
King. What is this? And why did they take all my records away? And why did they just put a bottomless pit there? So many questions. Oh.
Oh, you caught him. Good job. I guess he's a boss.
No, I think he's a friend.
Oh, he is.
I think they're harkening back to the
Yeah.
NES game with this one.
Anyway, Dan Aykroyd was selling this vodka in a glass skull, and he had this YouTube video talking all about the crystal skulls and their magic powers and like the lost civilization stuff. And after this whole video, at the end of it, he was like, but at the end of the day, it's just a quality vodka in a cool bottle. So I ended up getting it because I wanted the cool skull bottle.
Fuck.
And it's good. It's good for that. It's a good, cool skull bottle. The vodka, it's vodka. Vodka is just vodka to me. I don't have a discerning palate for vodka.
I thought this was just a bonus stage. I thought if I died, it would just be
No.
like, okay, no, you're
This is a
good.
Stage.
Because they're giving me so many extra lives here that I just figured that it would be like, okay, you died once, you had your turn.
This feels like a rejected Battletoads level.
So if you touch your head to the ceilings or any other objects, that you immediately fall off. There's a lot of weird physics here. There's a lot of weird control that I can't quite articulate. But they respawn
God.
the 1-ups.
Okay, maybe they did change it to the single-player suite of levels, because how the fuck would this work in 2-player?
Oh, good point. Why are they giving me so many extra lives?
If they know what they've done.
They're like, you're gonna finish
you're gonna
this game.
Yeah.
You're gonna...
Oh, that's fortuitous.
Clutch. Never mind.
That's not. The fact that you're collecting all of these lives makes you think you really do want to see this all the way through the end. Yeah, I gotta give myself the best shot. And yes, Slime, I do think that level was in the original script.
Yeah.
It got cut.
Just like the scene in original Ghostbusters that Dan Aykroyd originally wrote, where he fucks a ghost, which like a single shot remains of in the final movie. Because Dan Aykroyd wrote the script for Ghostbusters not as a comedy, but based on his real, genuine beliefs in the occult and whatnot. Because Dan Aykroyd is a quack.
Yeah. God bless. You know, I'm okay. If someone is very into the paranormal and they're not, you know, exploiting it to make a buck, they're just super into it, then God bless.
I was gonna say then they're doing it wrong. Man, this really lost the plot as far as like being like a jukebox adventure. Like, where's the music? Besides the musical notes, what does this have to do with 1, the Blues Brothers, 2, music?
Let me check the manual again. Evil Machine. That's all I got. I mean, you're throwing records, right?
Yeah. Is this platform gonna fall? No. Oh, that's not real. Okay. Duly noted.
So I didn't even know, and how could I have known, because I was only playing as one character, but apparently the characters play differently.
Do they?
Yes. Jake is faster but can't jump as high. Elwood jumps higher but can't accelerate.
Mario and Luigi.
Not really. Like, Luigi is like, has less friction, is his thing.
In original Super Mario Bros. And Lost Levels?
I think so. It's like his jump is higher and weirdly kind of floatier, and he has less friction when he runs. So it's not so much that he accelerates faster, it's just that he moves weirder. I'm pretty sure I'm correct about that. Oh my god, no. By the way, when I said, how would they do the snake in co-op? You do the snake in co-op, apparently. It says, when both players are on the snake, the one on the bottom controls the snake.
The bottom? Bottom of what?
So I think what would have to happen is
Fuck this.
if we were playing still, if I was still in it, you would have to grab me, and then you would have to jump on the snake, and you would control the snake while holding me above you.
Whatever. Let's take damage. Who cares? What are we doing here? Why am I still playing this? I guess it's because it's not the worst thing. I guess it's because it's the best game we've played tonight, in my humble estimation.
And how many levels have we gone through? Because we're playing the shorter campaign, I think.
I'm almost tempted. We do have time to fill.
We could beat one game tonight. And I think we only have 2 games after this, right?
Yep, and one of them is another version of this. Stage 14. Do you think I can make it through 10 stages? We've only been playing this for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Honestly, some of these levels are like... You've beaten some of these levels in like 2 minutes.
What can I say? I'm goated with the sauce. Huh?
He couldn't get the whole word out.
You know, I wouldn't put a giant chain link fence in front of this entire level. I always hated when games did this in this era, where like, hey, we figured out parallax scrolling. What if we put like a transparent layer in front of everything? Wouldn't that just be neat? And the answer was no, it would not. Shame you can't ride these dogs. Oh well, who gives a fuck? Level done.
Yeah, there we go.
That was barely a level. I mean, half these levels have barely been levels.
I mean, that bodes well for actually finishing one of these games tonight.
But people will say we didn't
Again,
really finish it because I've been abusing rewinds. So you know what? Let's burn through some of these fucking lives, why don't we? Let's see what it would really be like to play this game. Because I know people do complain about the excessive rewinding. I'm just trying to get through games quickly. I'm just trying to get through the show. I'm trying to show off a variety of stuff here.
They really went heavy on the bear trap enemy. Like, they have a variety of enemies, but I think most of what you fought are bear traps.
Yeah, absolutely. I said I wasn't going to rewind. And here I am. Because I just find this reprehensible for the most part.
Why wouldn't you? Like, I'm usually the one who gets on your case about excessive rewinding in terms of stuff, but like, why wouldn't you right here?
In case people want to hear the music uninterrupted, unremixed by me and my rewinds. This is a game about the music, right?
Yeah.
Just like Revolution X.
And remixing is a form of musical expression.
When are we going to play Revolution X for the show? Probably like Gun Game Extravaganza.
Yep, so I won't be on that one.
Paula says, platforming skills is not what brings us here. I'm as good at platforming as anyone else is. It's just that these games that we play on this show are bad. And are not the best controlling, best designed platformers. In my defense. I contend that I am fine at a platformer. I just don't enjoy the act of it. I do not enjoy the act of platforming. I feel a little bad.
Speaking of not enjoying the act of this particular challenge, sucks.
Yeah, it's literally just waiting.
I did interrupt you from what you were about to say.
So the other day on Blue Sky, we did that that thing where you post an image that says, name a video game, we'll give you our honest opinion on it.
Uh-huh.
And we got some good responses, got some good suggestions there. And we hopefully gave some good answers between the four of us here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame. But there was a special request that came in on Discord. On our Discord server, which I'll, as long as I'm stuck here, I might as well. Where someone asked for my opinion on Cool Spot. And I said...
Yep, the
what's
7-Up game.
Yeah, what's there to say? It's generic platforming garbage. Generic collectathon platforming shit. And they're like... The person who asked was like, I knew you were going to like it, but I was kind of hoping you'd be not so harsh on it. And I just... Sorry. I mean, what do you want from me? It's my gimmick and my truth. The Jukebox was also on the trampoline, you see. Not that it makes it any easier or harder, for that matter, because, if you land on the left-hand side, you're going to land on the trampoline and eventually get sent into the Jukebox. I think they were just showing off that they could. Yeah, up. Isn't it neat that we can do this?
What's going on over... Oh, there's another man trap on the thing. So, the first couple Blues Brothers games had Blues Brothers music. But, we've already established that it's not blues.
Yeah, it's R&B.
But, it's Blues Brothers music. This game's not even, trying to get close. Okay, sure, maybe they don't have the license to, do versions of those songs.
There was a Peter Gunn
this is just
theme
going
remix. In this game, there was a remix
Still,
of the Peter
for-
Gunn theme.
So I would say most of this music though isn't even trying to
Nope.
like match the style or pastiche.
This song is the Peter Gunn remix. As a matter of fact, it
Yes,
was
this
hard
song-
to
this
tell.
Song is. This song
Yeah,
is.
it was hard to tell because they're so like reinterpreted and they're so like
Yeah.
such strange takes on it. Huh? Why 2 jukeboxes? To what
What if
end?
this one sends you back to level 2 or something?
That would
No.
be funny. I would have to laugh if they did that.
Also, the sample every time you pick up the record, of which there are thousands in this game, is driving me nuts. It's really because I need to hear the second part of that sample.
Woo!
Yeah,
Don't worry, I'll start saying "whoa" every time we pick up a record.
yeah. Well, here, collect all of those real quick.
Woo, 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 woo. I sound like a Three Stooge doing that. I say, woo, 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 woo.
Real curly shit. Curly hours here in the Bad Game Hall of Fame.
Rock and roll.
When are we doing our Three Stooges night? Where we play every version of the Three Stooges game, starting with the
Every
Amiga
version
version, then the NES version, then the Game Boy Advance version.
Hey, don't forget the arcade game.
That's true. That is a different game, though. It is a different SKU. That is
Yeah.
at least a different...
Rock and roll.
And we have done it on the show before, actually.
Was that our comedian game special? That had to have been.
Most likely.
I hate that these things are one-hit kill, even if you're in mushroom mode. They should just do damage. This is so needlessly, wantonly
think what-
cruel.
I think it's not that they're one-hit kills, technically. I think it's the fact that by the time your invincibility frames run out, it's still active. So it might as well be a one-hit kill, but it's not technically a one-hit kill.
Well, we were going
maybe
from
I'm
full
wrong.
health to none, so it's a one-hit kill. For the fact that it does all of the health you can possibly have. Fuck. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was thinking about the music is what I was thinking
What?
of.
What if you... What's gonna happen when you, like, leave the jukebox and go to the show and, like, see the rest of the band?
Fuck.
And, like, Elwood's gonna have to explain why Jake isn't around and why he's so jacked now.
Sorry, we lost him before the snake carried us all the way through. We were inside the jukebox, there were mushrooms.
Does anyone have a very large shirt I could wear?
What was the point of this fucking stage? Hello?
A little rest,
What
a
was
little-
this?
A
Why?
little treat, a little present for you.
It would have been a treat if we had like one-ups. This was just collecting some records. This is so inconsistent from level to level. It's like they designed a bunch of levels, then they threw the order of the levels in a hat, or like this like a raffle. They dropped the papers that contain like the order levels were supposed to be in. They hastily picked them up and tried to put them in order, but there's
How
no
many-
explanation for this.
How many themes of levels have we
3.
had thus far? 3?
There's the outside, there's the one indoor, then there's the other indoor. One of them is more like a sewer, the other one is more like a warehouse. What was this stage? What was this? They gave up. These should be stages at the beginning of the game. They should have had like, go through all the like the outdoor stages are all like, the short, easy ones that get you acclimated. Then you get to the platforming challenges in the warehouse and sewer, so you end on like, a tougher note. But they're just like,
You know the
Go on.
Snoopy game for Commodore 64? Because that's a screen by screen kind of platformer, I guess, if you really want to call it one, where each screen has a name, and like 3/4 of the way through the game, there's one level called No Motivation, and there's absolutely nothing on screen. You just walk from the left to the right, and it's completely blank.
They should have just called every level in this game past a certain point. Can we collect these? What are these items that I'm seeing now? These screw attacks?
Do I still have the manual up?
Oh, I think I know what they are. I gotta die here.
They are switches.
Yep, had a hunch.
And you have to shoot them.
That explains a lot. Sick.
Oh, devious. This is some, like, letter V 6 times shit. Alright, I understand. Yeah, you got it. You gotta do it just right.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. I hate it, Charkie. I dislike it strongly.
But this is some, like, Newgrounds Massacre platformer.
Okay, I'm giving myself a fighting chance here. Yep, I figured as much there.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be...
Need to get right across.
I thought I could do, like, a little bit of a running jump off the 1 pixel I had there, but the answer to that query is no.
Question. I was gonna say, what if you tried going to the right and land on over there to get to that spring to go to the left? I don't know if you would. Yeah, I don't know. This looks like a tricky one.
Imagine being a child. I don't know why a child would be interested in the Blues Brothers necessarily, but imagine being a child who loves the Blues Brothers and finally a video game tie-in, and they're demanding this level of precision platforming after 20 levels in a row that end in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Now you gotta shoot again. Think.
Tell me it's like that's the end of the level.
Well, you're on a timer now. Yep, and you missed your chance. But never mind. It's not that cruel.
I'm out of records. It is that cruel.
No, every record counts here. Oh. So what now?
They gave us more records at some point.
Oh, okay. Okay, now what now? Wait, can you jump through the... No?
Nope, it's a solid object.
Well, what are you supposed to do? You can't get through that.
It's so fucked because the records also go through half the stuff I'm trying to hit here.
In what... How would you ever get through the right... If that switch is a solid object... Like, you can't clamber over that thing.
Oh! It was because the top block was... Do you get it? Do you get it?
No, I don't, actually. I mean, I see that it worked, but I don't know why that would have worked like that.
Because Titus are assholes, that's why. Why would I hit the switch there? Why... I have to land on the thing.
You know, this is very ahead of its time level design for a platformer.
Yeah, Cat Mario learned from the
way.
best. Yeah.
It's...
I can't fucking believe this, honestly.
Jesus. I hope the next level is like the jukebox is right in front of you.
If only we could be so lucky. Ugh.
still haven't finished my energy drink.
I don't want to get hit by that thing as I.
Why
try
do
to
your
make my way
records
across
make laser noises?
Laserdisc, baby.
I mean, you know what a record sound they could have used that would make sense is a record scratch.
Of course. What was I thinking? Why did I think anything else was going to happen there?
I think you're too close. Oh, no, that's just indestructible.
Yeah, you can tell because it doesn't have any copper ore in it.
Yeah.
That's a joke for my Minecraft fans out there.
How's our Minecraft server doing?
You mean the one we shut down like years ago?
Yeah.
It's been shut down for some
that's a
years.
shame. I saw this, YouTube recommended me this video that was, someone was like, yeah, I figured out how to make a perfect circle, not the band. I figured out how to make a perfect circle in Minecraft. And I was like, okay, I kind of like watching videos of people, like,
Building perfect circles in
engineering shit.
Minecraft. Yeah.
yeah, people engineering shit and figuring out how stuff works. So I watched it. And then there was a recommended, and it was just this guy talking. And then there was a recommended video from the same person that was like, I did it better. And it was like,
How do you do better than perfect?
After the fact. They made it, well, they made it better. But it was like a 3 years later update. Like, I did it better. So I listened to it. And now I heard a woman describing what she did. And I was like,
Good for her.
Congratulations. Yeah. That's honestly
Wait, that wasn't a jukebox.
one of my favorite
Look at this thing. What is this?
it's sealed up in there. That's why. That is one of my favorite things, though, is when I find a YouTube channel and I start watching it, and then like okay, what's this person doing now? Like, this is an older video. Let me check up now, and the new video is them post transition. I love that. I'm very happy for those people. Yeah.
Check out Emily Young, formerly of Linus Tech Tips, who's finally getting back to making videos now after having a computer issue that completely sidelined what was meant to be like their real debut video. Okay.
There was this. I'm gonna find the channel so I can talk about this thing and talk about in that vein.
You find it, I'm gonna try to find some fucking timing here.
Found it. So, there's this person who makes Dark Souls videos. It's been a while since she's made one, though. But that I watched her stuff, and at one point she did a video that was a speed run on changing your gender in Dark Souls 2, because there's that coffin that you can get into, and it just changed your gender. And throughout the video, you can hear her voice transition training.
Hold on. Did you see what happened there? I know what's happening here. Have you picked up on what the staged gimmick is yet?
There's 3 seconds. There's like 5 seconds.
A 10-second stage.
Jesus.
So there's gonna be one route through this. Now, if only the mushroom would fucking cooperate. Oh my god. This game...
Maybe you jump on the dodo and then onto the mushroom, and that gets you the height. No, I thought you could jump on the dodo. I thought you did that.
Hold on, is the jukebox to the right? Or is it up? I think it's up.
Probably to the right. We'll see. I'll let you focus on this before I finish my story.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Okay, no, I need to do short hop, big jump, big jump. I can't believe this. Okay, let's do some troubleshooting here. Let's do some problem solving. Okay. Can I... This will take us to the right. I would love to see what's on the left-hand side, but we've already...
No.
Yeah, so it's gonna have to be whatever we do here. Let's check out the right first, I guess.
Rock and roll.
Is there something...
There's a timer there.
Wait, there's time things.
Okay. Oh! We hit a checkpoint.
And you got 50 seconds now. Okay. Fucking weird. And there's the jukebox. It's right down there. I saw it.
What's this egg?
Ignore it because it killed you.
Okay, so the jukebox is down. Wow. Wow! What is this shit? What is this game?
Well, this is the final level. Oh, wait. Was that actually beaten now?
I'm pressing buttons to... Oh, there we go.
Hey, Wood, I'm alive. Yeah, it turns out the only
Good work.
you could escape
Dino
way
Demo
easier if you
Board.
just kill yourself in there. I don't know why you wasted all your time. I'm over here now.
What the fuck? That was... You know, it was short.
Yeah. And it was shorter because we did 2-player. Which quickly turned into 1-player.
Thanks to music and sounds, Dimitri.
Dimitri's got the real heart of the blues in him.
I mean, you'd have the blues too if you lived in fucking Russia. Dimitri. Wow, they're really lingering on. Mr. Z. I misread Didier as Diddler, and I just... I'm like, why would you thank him? It's... I would condemn him. It's...
Produced by Titus, copyright 1993. Anyway, the short version of that story is that in that video, as it goes on, you can hear her voice change as she continues training her voice through her transition, and I thought it was very poignant, and I really like that video.
Very good.
Speaking of very poignant, this game.
Hit my fucking screen.
Hit your screen. Wait. No.
No.
Well, I mean, you know.
I mean, yes, I
mean,
guess,
they're right.
technically.
Yeah.
I mean... And, let me just double check. Does it go back to the title screen at any point? No, it just hangs here so you can take a photograph of it, send it to the Nintendo Power, and be like, hey, I finished this game. Then you get a letter
What
back from
pride flag
Nintendo
is this?
Power saying, I'm so sorry. I think this is actually the coloration of one particular pride flag, but I take no pride in having finished this game. I'll tell you that much for free. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that was the Blues Brothers Jukebox Adventure. Next up, the Blues Brothers Jukebox Adventure. What is that sticker price?
How much does it cost?
69.
What?
Yeah, no, $69.90.
$70?
Can't put a price on quality. Yeah, this is the Game Boy version that came out a year later. Looks to be no, just 1994. There's no month or date attached to this one. So It is a mystery. Cue the picture of a little ghost. The emote of a little ghost saying it is a mystery. I don't think I'm going to finish this version of the game.
No, you've proven yourself. Almost unreadable.
Keyword almost. It taunts me.
Oh no. Oh no, the inverted Titus logo. Okay.
Wait, how is there two-player here?
Oh, is there two-player here? Oh, it's pass and play.
We have jump, we have toss. All right, player two's turn.
All right.
Do you wanna?
No, but
Too bad.
I don't have control. You're gonna have to map it to player one.
That's right, it is pass and play, isn't it? Paul asked with a good question. Was there really that much of a demand for this game to put it on multiple platforms? No. But, you know, it wasn't really about demand back then. It was just about supply. And then hoping that it would land. Hoping that people would feel so compelled as to buy it by seeing it on shelves and buying it sight unseen based on recognizing property.
Goodbye.
And, you know, if you're a Titus... You've already designed the assets. You already have the licensing with Nintendo. They've already allotted you, a certain number of slots for how many games you can publish per platform, per year, and whatnot. So you already have, the template for a game. Why not just convert it? Why not just... It's easier than making a whole new game. The sprite flickering in this is obscene, by the way.
Better animated music note, though.
They had a whole year to work on that.
Guess I just get to go to stage 2 off the back of your work.
So that's novel. That's interesting. That I beat the stage and all right, player two's turn on the next stage. They don't make you play catch up.
I guess it's co-op in that case. Kind of.
Someone redeem a Say Something Nice. I know it's not in the spirit of the thing to tell people to redeem the Say Something Nice, but I'm going to. It's my fucking show. Thank you. Proton John redeemed Say Something Nice. I like this system for pass and play games, or because I've never understood really two-player games that are built as two-player, and it's just people taking fucking turns. I've always thought that was lame. Especially when one player is so far ahead and the other player is just playing catch up in a perpetual state of catch up, so it's just trying and tedious. This is
depending
neat.
on who you depending on who you play Super Mario Brothers with on NES, player two's turn just never happens.
Yep. So this is, I think, a novel solution to that particular problem. I think this is probably a better way to do pass and play, or to do alternating two-player. I give up on.
Now this sucks, though.
It's not good. I mean, all that being said, this game, rotten, bad. Part where you play it, you're out of records.
Yeah, I noticed. I think it started me around where you died, too, so I got your checkpoint, or inherited your checkpoint. Damn it.
I would just take the damage. I would just, at that point.
Yeah. Take it.
Tell me a checkpoint says on the other side of this thing.
Don't think so.
There, got my
you got
fucking mileage out of it. Yep.
There it is. There it is. Oh, that means I play again, because...
You're welcome.
Thank you.
How many stages do you think are in this game?
Well, I don't have the manual for this one. Offhand.
Strangely, the music in this is more recognizable as remixes of Blues Brothers' original movie soundtrack. I mean, still obviously remixes. Got that Amiga, that European flair, as was the style at the time.
Nope, just go. Just power through it. Fuck.
You know, you got us through most of the stage there. I thank you for your sacrifice. I'm assuming it's going to start me.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, wishful thinking. I was hoping to just charge ahead. God, this control's bad. The jumping in particular. And there's no running in this one either, so you can't do the running jumps.
I'd say this is also a case of a Game Boy game having sprites that are just a little too big.
And a screen that is just way too small. I thought it was dead. I thought it was fucking dead. Blind jumps. You gotta love them. And by love, I mean loathe. What am I supposed... Oh. That platform just wasn't there. That platform was just straight up not there when we're doing the full rotation standing on the other platform. Another blind jump. Is this a game where if you hold up, you can look up? Oh, no. But if you press select, it does something with the camera. Oh, you know...
You have 14 seconds, 13 seconds.
So if you hold a direction and the select button, it moves the camera in that direction.
Oh, there's that.
I love this fanfare. I love sitting through this every time.
Yeah, okay. Kind of blend into the environment.
Okay, so I was directed to look at our Discord server in the Year Winner channel. Dimitri, the apparent composer for Jukebox Adventure, operates under the DJ name Dimitri from Paris. He's a French music producer, DJ, and composer of Greek descent.
Well, Titus, I guess that makes sense that he's French.
And yes, in the DOS and SNES versions of Jukebox Adventure, he is credited as Dimitri, and then Titus again retained his services in the 2000 PlayStation game Beatmania Append 5th Mix. Or that's not Titus, that's Beatmania, isn't it? But he's listed under the same page, so presumably the same Dimitri from Paris. Which explains why they have that sort of, like, you know, shitty club remix type feel.
Like, we're hearing some of those, microcomputer, like, what is it, arpeggios? In this?
Yeah. I don't know the music words.
Yeah, me neither, but it's the microcomputer sound.
Slime Generator calling me out, catching me on my bullshit for when I fucked up. Oh yeah, Titus put out Beatmania shortly after developing Metal Gear Solid. Okay, I'm not perfect all the time, all right? Just not most of the time I'm perfect. Most of the time I'm infallible and wise and...
Oh, we got a question in the Discord from earlier, actually, about the Takoshi's Challenge taco, as we mentioned.
Yes.
Earlier. Sai from the server asks, is it worthy of the title of official Taco Bell order of the Bad Game Hall of Fame? I mean, a $5 box, I think. Right?
Yeah, $5 box.
Yeah.
Even though it's not $5 anymore, wherever I go, they've increased the price on it.
Still $5 for me, at least. Last I checked.
This is... Okay. So what's the problem here?
You can't see it.
Yeah, you can't fucking see it. And also, jumping on these things is precarious at best, and fucking frustrating at worst. I was willing to give the SNES version some of its due flowers. It wasn't good, but it was a marked improvement over the previous Blues Brothers game. This is just about lateral with the Game Boy version of the original Blues Brothers game in my mind, in that it is a system entirely ill-equipped for the task at hand. Punching above its means, but to what end?
We only have one record left. You have 8 records left.
I hate the balls in particular, the wrecking balls. Serenity now. Why am I even bothering to finish this? Oh, I gotta get that music note.
10 seconds.
I mean, the jukebox is gonna be right. That's gonna do it for the Blues Brothers Jukebox Adventure. Ooh, what a spiteful little fucking game that was, huh? Cool co-op mechanic. Shame it's tied to that.
Well, that's the last game based on the Blues Brothers, right?
That's true. We're done playing games based off of the Blues Brothers. Now, here begins the Blues Brothers 2000 games. Blues Brothers 2000 tie-in games. So funny thing about the Blues Brothers 2000. What year did the Blues Brothers 2000 come out in theaters?
1998.
That is correct. The game came out in 2000, though. Around
they
November,
were on the ball about it.
November 17th, 2000. This game was massively delayed. It was supposed to come out in time with the movie and did not on N64. Developer credited here, Player One, published by Titus Interactive, who held onto the rights for those many years. I think they were trying to shop it around, trying to find a studio that could handle the task of doing a Blues Brothers 2000 game. Unfortunately, they landed on Player One, who languished, who dragged it out, who took 2 years to turn it around. I'm sure there's a timeline. I'm sure there's like a more like accurate timeline than that. I'm just sort of spitballing, presuming history here, revising as I know I shouldn't be. I'm sure there's a story to be told about this weird fucking game. Like, why this even exists? Why a Blues Brother 2000 movie exists? I guess for the machinations of one Dan Aykroyd. I guess that's the answer here. I guess that doesn't really answer why the video game exists. You know what? Here's the likely answer. Titus still held the rights, right? They still had the video game rights, dating back to 1991.
They bought the license in perpetuity.
And when this new movie came around, they're like, finally, an excuse to dust this fucking thing off. And to actually put out a game that is, like, relevant. And then they took 2 years to fucking make it. After the movie had already been, like, a critical bomb. After consumers had turned against it. It's...
Also, to be clear, I am joking about bought the license in perpetuity.
In perpetuity, yeah.
But
they were probably paying to renew the license. They probably weren't paying much. I'm sure that no one was really like actively clamoring or competing, bidding for that particular license. I don't know. It's an N64 game. We're going to play it now. We've played this one before on the show. Is, I think, part of the N64 extravaganza.
That was one of our earliest streams together.
It was indeed. I'm confirming that fact, by the way, by looking at my...
It definitely was.
The 27th anniversary extravaganza, which we did back in 2023. There we go. Yes, and there is... Yeah, there was the second game we played on that show. I love having that spreadsheet, by the way. It's for whose benefit? My own, but it's handy.
I'm trying to remember the plot of this movie, which is... Elward gets out of prison. He finds out Jake's dead. He finds out Cab Calloway's character's dead. He still wants to get the band back together. He gets put in charge of this small orphan boy.
What could go wrong?
A sheriff chases him down, but the sheriff has a come to Jesus moment and realizes he needs to be part of the band. I think the sheriff is like related to someone who was in the band. John Goodman joins after the Russian mafia blow up a bar or something, and then they have a showdown of a voodoo priestess. I think that's the movie.
Classic Blues Brothers shenanigans. Bobinator in chat says, did any of you ever see the magazine article, I think it was EGM Game Pro, one of those, where they interviewed a guy who worked on what was implied to be this game, and they went into why it went so badly? No. I am not familiar with that, but I would love to read that. There was all the music credits that were completely unreadable because of bilinear filtering and, or not bilinear, 3-point filtering on the N64, which rendered most small fonts absolutely fucking unreadable.
What's happening? This is
Ominous.
like one of those. This is like one of those YouTube videos where they're like, we took YMCA, we put it in minor key.
Game based on a musical. So you know what? Let's half-ass the music. Who cares, right?
Would you call Blues Brothers a jukebox musical?
I mean, we just played Jukebox Adventure, didn't we?
That's true.
Multiplayer. If I recall correctly, this is just like mini games. In fact, this might be a rhythm mini game.
Yes, it
Let's
is.
start
In
with
fact,
this.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I didn't get
Nintendo, eh? That was me.
No, I didn't press anything.
I know that was me. I fucked up.
All right. This is a rhythm game. In fact, it's Bust a Groove.
Oh, that's
Bad
right. I
Bust a
made it
Groove,
both
but
of us
it's Bust a
player
Groove.
one. Whoopsies. Because I thought we would be taking turns in the single player, which we will. I want to be John Goodman.
I'll be Elwood. See, all of you are watching me play Bust a Groove. Means you know how this works now.
I don't need to press them in time, right?
Right.
Except
The
for
only
the
one
last
that
button.
matters is the A button.
Did you win already? You
won,
won
yeah.
already.
I mean, this is just Bust a Groove, but it's
Yeah.
really bad, and it's almost like it's not synced up with the music because
Because it's not.
it's hard for me to figure out where the fourth beat is, the one that actually matters.
They got the moves for days, though. The moves like Goodman, as the song goes. Hey, I got a point.
Did I not hit B? Do I have B set to something different?
3.
You know, in the Japanese version of this isn't censored because they include slurs in that one.
I think I did it
am I
faster
hitting-
somehow. I'm sure you
Faster
hit the right
doesn't
button.
make sense.
think
Faster does not make sense because it's on beat.
We gotta have some way to break the tie if we're both playing it perfectly for the most part. Since I mostly got this now.
I'm wondering if, like,
I guarantee you have
my
a...
B isn't what I think it is.
I'll dawdle. I'll give you time to beat me. In the spirit of fairness. Yep, you got it.
My
See?
B is something else. My B is something else. That's what it is.
Okay, this one's for all the marbles.
All right.
The winner gets a prize. Press. Oh, they're really mixing it up now.
Shorty and the Easy Mouse. I fucked up. Yeah, I lost.
I win.
You win.
I'm the superior Busta Groove player. It's been confirmed. It's been locked in.
Yep.
And you know what my prize is?
Well, unfortunately, I need to go use the restroom.
God damn it. My prize was going to be that you have to play the game.
Well, it was always going to end this way, so I'll be back.
There's delay. There's lag. I'm pressing left. Oh my god, they make you like wait. You have to do it. You have to do it on the beat or something. I'm mashing the left button. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. No Rumble Pack for me. No siree. World 1. World 2, Chicago. I wouldn't call Chicago a world. The Graveyard. The Graveyard. The Swamp. Is that where it ends? 4 worlds and it ends in a swamp? Okay. Well, let's start with those Jailhouse, the Juliet Prison Blues. We do not have any other members of the band yet, so we have only Elwood to play as. I remember bits and pieces of this. What? I'm sorry. Can you write louder? Can you write clearer? Also, who's on that stamp? One of the developers? They're really sneaking into the developer cameos this early? Have some fucking restraint, guys. Come on. The Battle of the Bands is in less than 2 days. I've gotta get out of here to put the band back there. I'm skipping the text. Hey, Elwood, you're supposed to be released today. Well, that's convenient. But the Evil Warden plans on keeping you here. Well, that's no good. Not all of us like the Warden, though. Good luck breaking out of prison. What a nice prison guard. Collect 10 notes in each world to learn a new song and gain access to the next world. Okay, well, I guess I'll collect those notes then. So if you thought that, if your guess was that Blues Brothers 2000 would be a Banjo-Kazooie-like, you're on the money. The Warden is keeping Cab prisoner in the cafeteria. Better for him to have the guitars for the band. Increase our heart meter by a unit. Don't mind if I do. Tutorialize me. When you restart from a save game, you'll start at the first level of the world you saved in. So no checkpoints. No saving like midway through a stage and being like, well, I get to... I mean, I guess, you know, if you have like whatever keys you collected and notes you collected, I guess, you know, you don't have to go down every theoretical avenue. So that's something. Wonder how I'll reach those buttons. I bet these vents have enough power to get me there, yeah? I do bet. Nope. Well, I had no ability to react to that. They had to keep the crawling intact. That was a necessary feature to retain from the Amiga and NES games. It's not a Blues Brothers game unless you're crawling on the ground. I guess the crawling, if I'm being generous here, if I'm trying to connect this to the movies, there is the scene at towards the end of the movie where they escape during their performance by... Jesus Christ, this frame rate. They escape by crawling across the stage. Do you remember that, Charky?
I do remember. Yeah, behind the drum kit. And they meet the penultimate boss, Carrie Fisher.
Do you think I've accomplished anything by butt stomping that? God, I hope so. Fuck
So,
that.
chat has pointed out earlier that the final level being the swamp is pretty much in line with the plot of the movie.
Sure, I believe that. I just don't know to what end. Why follow the movie?
Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess if I was just making, if I was in the unenviable position of making a Blues Brothers 2000 game, I would not tie it into the movie at all. I would just come up with my own shit, like a jukebox adventure almost.
This is ostensibly the most any of these Blues Brothers games have had anything to do with the movies they've been based on.
To its detriment. Hey, I thought I opened the door there. Do you remember how the cutscene showed me opening the... You know what? Here we are. Now, what did this accomplish exactly?
It dropped the frame rate a bit.
I bet I need to kill this guard.
Yeah, they say first day in prison, you gotta kill a guard to get any respect.
To establish dominance, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
They run out of so many guards at prisons.
Put us all the way back here. Slime Generator in chat says, one thing all these games have in common with the movies is that they all have fantastic music.
Did we end up in the suffering?
Holding the Z button, pressing the down C button will center the camera behind Elwood. That's good to know.
Oh, you can breakdance. While I was watching the movie, I couldn't shake the feeling that, like, if this movie, if the original Blues Brothers, I should say, not 2000, if the original Blues Brothers had come out if the original Blues Brothers had come out within, like, the past, like, 10 or 15 years, I feel like there would have been a lot of people who would base their entire personality around the movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, there'd be a lot of people who were just like, I want to be Elwood. I am going to tell everyone I'm on a mission from God. I am going to make plain toast. I mean, what I like about the movie is that they are just fucking dorks.
Yeah, no, they're complete dweebs.
They're fucking dorks everyone loves, but
endearing
they're huge dorks. Yeah.
Can't turn the camera this way.
Is that what that sound was? You
yes.
trying to turn the camera?
Why are you trying to turn the camera this way? Wait, expect you to be able to see, like, the platform you're jumping towards? Ugh.
Oh, like, I think whoever was in that cell had life in prison.
Boo! Also, why'd that take me so long to... Alright, I think I gotta beat up this guard. Give me that key. We got that key. Did you see my skeleton there?
Get a few shocks in just for fun.
Yeah, it's gotta do something to wake ourselves up. And a music note for our troubles.
I think that's the one note that was in here. Need to get on top of the thing and hit the button again. Or is there no button here?
I don't believe there's a button here. Can I use this key to get the fuck out? No. Oh, you know what? We need to get the guy out of the prison cell. What am I thinking? Doy. Which means going all the way back up here and to the left. Oh, the cell's already unlocked. Thanks, Elwood. Step into my cell before a guard sees you.
Don't worry, I killed that guard.
Oh,
You
sorry.
need a variety of what?
Moves to win at the Battle of the Bands. Here's a little routine I've been working on. Keep the beat by pressing the button when the bar flashes. Copy my move 3 times.
So the move is A button.
Yep. How am I missing?
Well, you won.
You'll get the band back in no time. Now you've learned that move. Now you've learned how to press the A button. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Now that you've learned, stand there and kind of move a little bit.
Whoa!
Can I get your autograph? Can I get your autograph? Elwood, I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan of this camera. Would it disappoint you to hear me say that I don't think this game's very good?
Oh.
Got it. Yep.
Okay, good to know.
And guess what? You're gonna play it.
All right. Let me.
I do like that they tell you how many notes are hidden per room. That's nice
All
of
right,
them.
How many notes were hidden in this room? Because I didn't see it.
1.
Well, here's 2. Never mind. That's not a.
That's a
no,
power up.
apparently.
Yeah. Moon shoes.
Surely there's something else to do in this room.
Yeah, probably talk to the cafeteria lady. Or nurse.
Trying to figure out what these buttons do.
I'm trying to figure out what
all right.
who she is and what she does.
Goo goo gaga. Hello. It's out of control. Use the floor pad to guide them to me so I can give them their medication. What? Oh, okay. I get it. Turn.
No.
Turn. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Where's the next one? I can't even see it.
Did you see that shit? What kind of medication is
no,
that?
I was trying to find this guy. Okay.
Hit the purple arrow. Just make him walk in a straight line through the center, and that would work just fine, yeah? Okay, look at her administer the medicine.
Oh, yeah, well, he's gone.
This is some Nurse Ratchet shit.
On to the next one.
Nice straight line
There
there.
we go. Boss fight? Or do I get the medicine? Nope, I gotta kill her.
You need to walk away before she hits you with the syringe. You need to get a hit in and then run away.
Damn it. Not so easy. TBH.
Okay, let me give this a
All right.
shot.
Go for it.
Yeah, this controls horribly.
Well, I got her, you know.
You softened her up. You did soften her up
Yeah.
for me. Let's get the moon shoes back.
Well, now what? Oh.
Sound the alarm. Maybe the warden's right. Maybe we should stay in prison for all the harm we've done, for all the people, the lives we've taken. And for what? A band? Juked him, much like a jukebox adventure. Elwood, help me. The lunch lady is going to cook me.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yep.
This one's like stymied us for a while.
All right, you have fun with it then.
said us. It's time to us.
Yep.
Items under-
Try
do
pressing
I-
the R button while you're in the air, or the Z button.
Only so many buttons it could be.
You want some of it?
Where is my ground pound? Do I not have a Z? No, that should be crouch. Then why do I? Why can I not?
Okay, let me control for a second. It's the Z button, so try R2, L2.
This is Z, right? To do this.
Stand up, let go of it. No, it is R is crouch, L is
Okay.
backflip. So you'll know those
almost
buttons
alive.
from those commands. So try like L2, R2.
I think I'm straight up missing a button.
You always say this, then it turns out it's just bound weirdly.
It's probably bound to. You know what? I know where it's bound to. I know exactly where it's bound to. Yep.
Okay, let's fix this.
That's actually doable. That
It's
makes sense
doable.
to
You're
me.
gonna do it this way.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to hear any complaining.
That's all that is. Okay. All right. Yep. Understood.
What a stupid boss encounter. What a
one
bad
up.
way to do this.
Okay.
Rats on the ding.
Money. Do we know what money does for us?
Some of it.
It purchases goods and services.
I need to save my friend from being killed by this lunch lady, but someone left quarters everywhere.
Maybe I can go to the arcade and play a better game.
Ow. Okay, heart. And I think the other heart was right here. Yep.
Quick, deploy the onomatopoeia.
Ow, okay. So now that I've done everything that isn't an attack. Nope, that's a bam. Zap, which, was this zap?
I'll let you find out.
No, that's a bonk. That's pow. God, my memory isn't up for this right now. There we go.
Oh, no, you don't.
Bam, which I think was... No, that's bonk. So this is bam. Yeah.
The Forgotten Flimstone. Bonk bonk.
Lost Media, the Forgotten Flintstone.
They smoke too many Winston cigarettes.
I didn't think I was gonna make it. Thanks, Elwood. I'll meet you in the courtyard. Grab my guitar if you see it. I can't leave without it.
All right, I'm gonna go leave now for the courtyard. So you know, yeah, go that
Nope.
that away. Yeah.
Here? Maybe? Wow, looks like there's some kind of riot going on.
You know what? Look over the railing and press C up.
One
Nope,
second.
they don't let you do the first-person camera here. You can't see the riot or lack thereof.
You're right. You okay? What you doing with your hands there? You're just like
Patty cake,
having
patty
fun,
cake.
just slapping.
Looking for a patty cake partner. You're gonna leave him hanging?
Unfortunately, there's a riot all around me. See, I need to get moving.
By the way, can I say that in social work, my profession, in particular working with kids, high fives are like the greatest currency you have on the job. That if a kid leaves you hanging, it is like the worst feeling in the world. If you tell a kid high five and they don't give it to you, it is like brutal. I see it happen to other workers, and I feel for them every time. I'm never left hanging. The kids love me.
There you go. No, don't. I didn't even go that way. Oh, get back down there. I wasn't done down. No, go down now.
Slime says, I thought you were going to say that in social work this game is all the rage among the kids right now. Yeah, you can't keep the kids away from the Blues Brothers 2000.
Yeah, they're always on YouTube watching the lore videos for Blues Brothers 2000 for the N64.
Whoa, they made a movie based off of the N64 game? That's crazy. It's just like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oink. All right.
We've been collecting these notes out of sequence. The sequence broke the Blues Brothers 2000. Gotta incorporate that into the thumbnail somehow. That'll do numbers, right?
Like, what, the sequence break thing?
Yeah, or title the video like, we break the Blues Brothers 2000 wide open.
Also, like, 5 other games got played. No, yeah, let's just do this forever.
No, I'm rewinding you.
Yeah, rewind me like way.
Oh, you want me to? You just want to do it the right way instead of?
Yeah.
Fine, have it your way. Shit like this is why I hate platformers, by the way. Just like, no, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for this
like
little
playing
pattern.
Shit like playing bad platformers is why you hate platformers.
But like this shit exists in good platformers too. Shit that exists to like make you wait and waste your time. I do not like having my time wasted, my precious time on this earth.
Don't go down there yet. Okay. I'm sure there's something over here. Yeah,
Checkpoints. What floor will it take you to?
I'm guessing 1. Well, you know what? Never mind.
One note's hidden here. That must be the evil warden. Whoa. Leave the
They
hearts
find the
for
biggest
later.
cop and they make him the warden.
I recall that being the plot to Ricky-O, the story of Ricky.
Yes. Now, I've seen that movie.
Good.
Disgusting ending. Real nasty.
All right, stand on that. That'll tell you how to beat the boss, probably.
You can slide to topple over bigger enemies. Presses you while running. All right. Oh, we had to talk first. You got here over my
He's
dead
smoking.
body.
Smoking an NES
Ow.
game. Can you believe it?
NES
An
game?
N64 game, whatever. In the Nintendo game.
Big his ass.
I think you need to... Yeah. Yep, there
Yeah.
you go. Like Big Block Thwomp or whatever.
What? You think you can charge me? Hurt me while I'm charging? Oh, a little bit. You're not sliding out of this one.
He was right. Right, get those hearts.
Right. Yep, I'm working on it.
Wow,
Not
this sucks.
a lot of recourse. Not a lot of feedback for when like anything is happening either. All right, let's get that other heart. No, stop. What am I supposed to do? Well, now you're getting a slide. You're happy. Oh god, he still has a tip of life left. No. Does he stay damaged?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Well, you know, it worked.
You may have beaten me, but you'll never get your band back together. The mob's kidnapped Mac and Buster just to make sure. At this point in the movie, do I even know who Mac and Buster are at this point?
I would have to assume so. I mean, they are your band after all.
Is Mac lines.
I mean, you got
Matt,
the
John
letter.
Goodman's character.
In this game, you got the letter from the kid.
Okay.
Save the game, yeah.
I hope it's this one. Yeah.
Continue.
Great new game note. Yeah, game was saved. Would you like to use a rumble pack? No, thanks. Self section. I've lost track of. There's the button.
It is nice that some of the enemies drop health. It's a gesture towards, the developers, not wanting to antagonize the player, trying to give them, like, a fair shake, trying to make the game beatable, and not just an exercise in cruelty like the previous Blues Brothers games.
Okay.
Gives you a good vantage, at the very
Nope.
least.
Just
Get that red key.
what is this?
It's a red key.
Oh, a key. Okay. It feels okay. When you were playing, because I'm having a different experience than you, but is it real delayed when you press like literally any button?
Yes.
More or less?
Yes.
Okay. But not just me.
Yeah, no, that's the game. I'm just used to controls being fucking delayed. I'm just used to playing games that feel like dog shit. I mean, I guess you are too. You've been doing this for 2 years.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
longer than that, obviously, but you know what I mean.
This is everything else we played tonight.
Wait, this has vocals. It had vocals.
I think that might have been like the guard or something, or
No,
an
because it was in
intercom.
time with the song. I'm telling you, it's going to pop up again. Any second now. Now we're just going to sit in silence waiting for her.
Where do I go?
Around, here and there. You heard that, right?
Yeah, barely. It's very low in the mix. Also, I usually keep the game volume kind of low when we do things, so. Blue heart. Oh, I got an extra capacity for life.
Yes, you did. It was all worth it.
Just go this way. You know what vibes I'm getting from this game, really? Or from Gym 3D. That's what I'm feeling. And I mean that in the worst way possible.
Not a positive.
No. Although I struggle to find the positive way I could say this reminds me of from Gym 3D. His butt stomp move really doesn't look like it's happening. It looks like you're canceling the animation halfway through and he's just falling back down like normal.
Yeah, it's not
Like
well
he needs to have
animated.
he needs to have his like legs like splayed out or something like that. Like really show us the gooch. Okay, what did I open? I guess it's back this way? Yes, it is.
Huh?
Ah, Riddler trophies. This must be Arkham. Give me that.
Are you gonna touch
Oh,
one
there's
of
a
them?
lot of them. What are the vocals saying? Hello. Glad you made it, Elward. Let's try a more difficult dance move. Do you know how to press right?
It's a good thing he's teaching you these moves. Miss. Hit. Oh.
What am I missing?
I think that's just an error. Yeah, because you nailed it.
Yeah.
Jeep of the Creeper.
Yep, good session. All right, where?
What are these question marks?
I mean, obviously the game doesn't know either, or else they wouldn't be here.
This is like an Alan, please add details thing. Like, we were gonna put objects here, but...
Yeah, like if this was a source game, it would just be red error text.
Oh, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be like fucking Super Mario World, where you hit a switch somewhere, and then all the question marks become some other thing. You know what I mean?
Chance. I'm worried about... Yeah, I'm worried about those missing notes. Yes.
Oh, there's a timer ticking above the money. That's what it is. Go back for the... Nope.
But what? That's not what it was. But yes.
I was right.
It's just money.
I stand vindicated once again.
I didn't doubt you, but that was it? Really?
Yeah. What more could you want? What more could you need?
Got it. Oh, I missed the one heart that I didn't actually need to get at this point. Okay, well, I got the guitar and I got the note.
Bring the guitar back to the guy in the, see if he's like, thanks! That was the guitar I asked you to get. Yeah, I think so.
The other guy who wanted it. Oh, it was the other guy. Yeah, dude, he just wants
okay,
to
fuck this.
Again.
Spare you that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Spare the audience that. I would love
think I could
if we could
really
clear the jail.
track.
You know, I'm going to take over for a second.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, because I thought I saw something this way, and I didn't want to have to try to guide you back using my poor ability
if you said
to...
go back the other way, I could have figured that part out.
Yeah, you probably could have. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's the way easier way to get there for the item to pick up.
What can I say? I'm one with the shitty platformers. I'm guessing it's this corner here that was dead-ended before. Yep.
Oh, yep.
Love those door opening animations. Really shows how much care and effort they put into this game. 2 of 2 notes. These are the last 2 notes.
There you go. Now it's a stealth section.
Do you think they'll shoot me if I get caught by the searchlight? Well,
just like this Sniper Elite style X-ray slow-mo shot.
Where could that other note be? All the way over there. Oh, it just resets you back to the beginning. Okay, and it takes away.
But actually, that took you way closer to where the note is.
You think that's...
You now remember the melody to the Rawhide theme.
Rawhide. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Can I just jump through? Does it only, like, scan me if I'm on the ground?
So.
I think I did. I think that was it. I think that was the case.
I think you were skirting the sides of it, but it's not worth checking.
Nice job, Elwood. Let's go. Yeah, I'll save that game.
Good.
I'm glad they got stills from the movie here. That's really adds to the movie-like feel of this. Mm-hmm. I love the music accompaniment to this too. Yeah.
Now the open world section.
I've got to find Mac and Buster. The mob must have hid them somewhere in the city. I want to go back to jail. Okay, I guess
Well,
I'm committing.
okay, I guess it's on. I guess it's on with everyone in Chicago now.
I've heard that about Chicago. People here are hostile. They got good-ass hot dogs, though. Drag them through the garden. Oh.
Pro Sucker says the fact that no more Blues Brother games happened after this one is kind of interesting to say at least. Not really. Like Blues Brothers was done at this point. Blues
Yeah, they
Brothers was
should have
done,
been
like,
making
2
Blues
years
Brothers
before this.
They shouldn't have been making Blues Brothers games in the first place. Like, who are these for? Like, ultimately, like, let's get to brass tacks here and, like, you know, the ending of the show as we're working towards some sort of conclusion here. Who are these games for? Fans of the movies?
So I'm really trying to, because usually my thought of this is it's for parents who buy for their kids to be like, oh, I recognize this thing. This would be good for my child. I don't think that's even the case here. Like, I think for this, at least for Blues Brothers 2000, since this was supposed to come out with the movie, like, I have to assume it's like the production company for the movie or whatever was like, you know what, we want to do a video game tie-in for this one. Who has the license? Titus? Yeah, do that. And like that may be the only reason that existed. Maybe. Like just bad ideas all around. Hubris.
Okay, so we can activate those again. That's good, I guess. I don't know. It's like these games have been, you know, so far off the mark. This is the closest to a functional video game. It's not good, you know, as we often say. This is the best we've played tonight. It's not good. You know, it follows the events of the movie for whatever the fuck that's worth. You know, with
More or less.
creative liberties taken to make it, you know, to gamify it and whatnot. You know, it's the most accessible by far, because it's not, like, bullshit difficult in the way that most other games tonight have been. But even still, like, I struggle to think, like, who the target demo for this is. Kids, presumably. But, like, you know, because the Blues Brothers 2000 was ostensibly, like, a more child-oriented movie. I guess, by some stretch.
I mean, the original movie was rated R.
No?
I'm guessing. Yeah, the 2000 was PG-13.
Two of two notes are hidden here. Did I forget to get the notes here? Oh, you know what it is? Guess what? This is a Metroidvania because we need to backtrack. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Can I just drop down this hole? Is this where the sewer is? No, that's just death.
Nope.
They mentioned that we need to go into the sewers to activate the fire hydrants to reach higher platforms. So we are going to have to backtrack at some point. You know, if we were to continue playing this video game.
Yes. For our long play of it.
Now, luckily, I can just jump on these all willy-nilly. Ugh.
What do you think? What do you think the plot of Blues Brothers would have looked like if Elwood hadn't run that one red light?
It would have been a movie about a successful band that nothing goes wrong for, no conflict.
It's a very chill movie. Well, except for Carrie Fisher trying to kill Jake throughout. That would probably still keep happening.
They'd probably still piss off the Nazis, too.
Yeah.
Throw your hat at faraway enemies. Press the Z button and the R button to throw your hat. Good time to tell us that's a mechanic.
Yeah, I figure, like, partway through level 2 would be a good time to let you know how to attack enemies without,
Putting yourself in attack range of them.
Yeah.
That probably could have been handy when you're fighting that boss, huh?
If you mean the one that kept charging me, no. No, it would not have helped in that instance.
You never know till you try.
I honestly don't know how I was supposed to handle that section. Because he just gets right on your ass and throws you.
Oh, I see a crystal heart. I have an idea. I'll have to actually jump for this idea to work. The jump is so delayed, as you mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
There, our health is up now. Fuck
And it's
that.
down.
Now, they could have been real dicks and had fall damage here in addition to that, you know, animation that plays whenever you land from too great a height. But, you know, they didn't. To their credit.
Part of me wonders with games like this, if, like, what would it be like to, you know, speak to Dan Aykroyd and be like, hey, did you know this existed? Take a look at this.
He's like, yeah, actually, I wrote the design doc for that game. They deviated from my vision. There was supposed to be a way more graphic sex scene.
And actually, if you look in this level here and you see where the pipes are laid out, that actually is sacred geometry. It is was used by the ancient Mayans.
Do the skateboarders hurt? Do they do anything?
It's not.
Oh,
No,
now
that
they
one
do.
does. Maybe
What?
they don't when they're on a ramp. Who's saying this? Flyaball in chat says, "Oh hey, my local store has a complete copy of this for $100."
Oh, what a steal. Wrenches will help you pry open manhole covers.
But only the gray ones, as long as you have the gray wrench.
Then we get the golden wrench. We can open up the golden manholes. Delayed jump. Delayed jump.
Very delayed. Yeah.
Can I just not jump on this? Like, what the fuck? Oh no, the Chicago earthquakes.
You gotta pencil into your schedule that you want to jump in this game. Didn't drop a heart. I mean, you have a gray key on you.
Not gray enough.
There's none more gray that you could possibly pick up. I'm looking at your inventory there.
You know what the game wants me to do? I know it and I hate it. Backtrack. Back to the previous screen.
Oh.
Because now we have the wrench. Now we can open up the manhole, get into the sewer, activate the fire hydrant, go up, get the musical notes in the first section of the stage.
Like Legend of Zelda. Someone in chat earlier said this is the first. Oh yeah, Preppy Fiasco says this is the first time I've seen outside the prison area, and I can see why. I feel like this is one of those games that has some degree of notoriety to it, but only the beginning part because no one really bothers.
Well, that's the Bad Game Hall of Fame difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, got it. Yep, don't actually need that tutorial. Thank you. I found the manhole, but it wouldn't let me. It's got to be this one then, right? Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Yep, this just disappears.
Hey, guess what? Guess what we made it to? Fucking sewers, baby! Real video game confirmed, etc., etc., etc.
Oh, I thought he wanted to talk to you at first. I guess not.
Oh, can't climb the ladder.
Like, what if one of the enemies you end up fighting in this game end up being like Nazis? Like, we get straight up swastikas and shit in this N64 children's game.
We gotta be faithful to the movie. Gotta be faithful to the source material.
I mean, I don't even think Nazis are part of
The Blues Brothers 2000? No, probably
2000. But they put in this one. Titus is like, you know what? We made a mistake in our previous games. We didn't have explicit Nazis. So, it's time to put them in. Floygan Brothers ass character models you're running away from.
God,
Are
this
we
is
doing that on the
tedious.
show someday? Floygan Brothers?
Is that bad? I guess it's bad.
Is it? That's what I'm asking. It doesn't seem fun. I'll put it that way.
Not fun. Unlike this, I'm having a blast now.
Oh, apparently, Slime Generator says Nazis are in Blues Brothers 2000 for like 5 minutes.
Hey, it's good enough for Titus. They'll put them in here. The secret fifth
Bye.
stage. Let the platforming commence. Fucking delay. Fuck. The input delay is so disgusting in this game. It ruins what would otherwise be a great game, you know. Otherwise, it could be an all-time classic, if not for this one fuck-up. If not for this one fatal flaw.
Unfortunately, we may have to do Floyd Brothers. It does have a 64 Metacritic. EGM gave it a 1.67 out of 10.
Oh yeah, that puts it in our territory. That puts it on our radar.
But Game Informer gave it an 8.25 out of 10. So who
Critics
the fuck knows?
can't reach a consensus. We would call that mixed consensus, charitably. God damn! I am pressing that jump button so far in advance. I assure you, viewers at home. It just doesn't make a difference sometimes.
Gotta make sure you have enough postage on that letter that you're sending out to the N64 saying, I would like to press the A button, please.
The little men inside of the TV in collaboration with the little men inside of the N64. The wires are delayed.
How long have we been in the sewer? Like 2 hours?
No, it's only been like 3 minutes. Believe it or not. Oh my god, is this note gonna try to run away from me? Oh, no. It's a power-up.
Oh, the note lets you run.
What if you move this fast for the entire game? What if this was just like the move speed, or you had like a run button or something, anything?
Do the thing? Throw your hat? Punch it. Yeah, punch it.
You think that's
I
good
don't know
enough?
if that...
It's probably good enough.
Maybe. I don't even know what it would have theoretically done.
It turns the fire hydrants on so I can reach higher areas in
okay.
this screen here. So I can ascend. See?
There you go, yeah. What? Oop. Sure.
They had to put the trampolines back in. That was a must-have
And-
feature.
One note.
And a golden key.
And a
I've got
okay.
a golden ticket. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory games.
At least one.
At
I
least
think there's
two.
actually two, at least. You know...
Alley-oop. Was that the only music note we needed? They only said there's only one note here, but I gotta be thorough in our exhaustive long play of this game that we're doing right now. That's right, Charkie, we're gonna finish it now. We're actually close to done for the night. Ugh. Awesome. You love to see it. That's so goddamn janky. That's such a bad way to implement that. Believe it or not, they did not put their best foot forward in this game. In designing this video game, the Blues Brothers 2000 for the N64. Player 1 were maybe not the most adept hands.
Slime Generous says all these
shipped.
games are built... Slime Generous says all these games are built as stably as the Bluesmobile. Hey, that thing held the hell up for a long-ass time.
It held up
Better than these
long
games are doing.
enough. I gotta save my game. Game was saved. Oh,
Wow, wow, wow.
oh wait, hold on. What were the options? I don't know what I expected.
almost unreadable for most of this.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the N64, baby. That's the name of the game. And the name of this game was The Blues Brothers 2000, and it is done now. And we are done playing games for the night.
Hey.
Which begs the question, best and worst of the night.
Ooh. Best and worst of the... Well, okay. Best of the night is Blues Brothers, and the worst of the night is Blues Brothers. All right, Cass?
Go to hell.
Okay.
Do better.
Okay. I think... Damn. Okay, I worst of the night is NES version of Blues Brothers, I think. Like I thought like is Blues Brothers 2000 worse? I'm like, no.
No.
No, the NES is worse. That is the worst version of it. Best game of the night. God, that's real hard now. Good boy.
This seems
best?
easy to me. This seems very easy to me.
I hated all of them.
Oh yeah, of course. But there's one that is like the most functional, that operates the most like a video game.
I know you're gonna say the SNES one. And
No.
No. Oh, really? Which one are you thinking?
Well, my best of the night is Blues Brothers 2000. It's the most like a real video game.
Oh.
It has like mechanics. It follows the plot of the movie, kind of. It gamifies
Kind
in
of.
the ways that is like appropriate. It's not like brutally
guess-
difficult. Yeah, easy pick for best.
I guess I have to. Yeah, I guess I have to say Blues Brothers 2000 under duress, but like, it's atrocious.
No, of course it sucks, but it's the best of the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree. Then Blues Brothers 2000 is the best. NES, for me is the worst.
Okay. So I picked my best. Now for worst, for me, it is still something of a toss-up between Blues Brothers on Game Boy and Blues Brothers on NES. The NES version is the more pared-down version of the game, somehow less feature-complete than the Game Boy version, but you at least have screen real estate and fun little animals you can ride. But that Game Boy version just has the tiny-ass screen. It tries to do too much on too little a screen.
NES version doesn't let you attack unless you figure out the exact magic needed to touch a thing and then not really even be able to carry it anywhere or do anything
You
with
kind of
it.
bounce it on your head or kick it.
Yeah, there's that one thing where the attack you had to do was ride on that dog in that one section that the solution was just ignore it, damage boost through the area because fuck trying to do that.
But, you know, the
like 5
NES
minutes.
version does have the benefit of a co-op mode, of simultaneous co-op. So you can bring a friend along on the journey. You can bring your brother along, your blues brother. Doesn't that count for
When we
something?
did it's such a bad camera system. You know that.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
the same for
unplayable.
the NES. It's for, yeah.
I think I have to go with the Game Boy version. I just think if the NES version... Okay, here's what my ideal would be. This would be my perfect world, where instead of having two fucking wretched games, we'd have two bad games. If the contents of the Game Boy version were in the NES version, if the NES version was a more feature-complete version of the Amiga version, which is the Game Boy version, and then the NES version of the game is what the Game Boy got with less features in it, but it was more manageable, right? You get what I'm going for here?
Yes.
Like, if you swapped out the contents of the NES and Game Boy games, but had the benefits of the respective hardware, that would have been ideal. I mean, not ideal. The game still would have sucked. It still would have been both all horrible versions, but it was already a bad game on the Amiga, don't get me wrong. But, you know, would have made slightly more sense, rather than going from Game Boy to NES and losing features along the way, which is still absolutely fucking baffling to me. I don't get that at all, how that happened, how the chips fell that way. But it's very funny that it did, for our purposes. So I don't know, I guess I'm going with the Game Boy version. I guess that was when I found most detestable. And then Jukebox Adventure in either its SNES or Game Boy capacity is still bad, but not the worst tonight that we played. So congratulations to the Blues Brothers for beating the Blues Brothers, and the Blues Brothers Jukebox Adventure. Because, they called the Super NES version the Blues Brothers still, which confused the... What a horrible branding situation. Can I say that, too? Can I just say that the titling conventions here, the fact that 3 games are effectively the same game, and they market the SNES game as being the same game, using the same fucking key art and same title, but then it's a complete different game? It just... Titus. Someone should... put that company out of business. I don't think those guys should keep making games. I don't think they have the cachet for it. I don't think they should still be involved in the industry. Oh, what's that? Oh, they're not? Okay, well then I guess my problem is solved. And so is tonight's stream. Folks, thank you for coming along with us on this song and dance, this charade here that is the Bad Game Hall of Fame that has been the Blues Brothers Get Busted. Some truly wretched, busted-ass games we played tonight. But that is the Bad Game Hall of Fame promise, isn't it? So we've lived up to our expectations. We've fulfilled our obligation. We can now go to prison and continue with our recording careers from there. Takeaways? Lessons learned? Nah, not really any. Nothing that Titus Interactive was able to heed, that Titus Software were able to pick up on. Nothing that they took to heart. Nothing that they compartmentalized and applied moving forward for as long as they were around after this shit.
Did Superman 64 come out before or after Blues Brothers 2000?
1999.
All right.
I want to say I'm correct about that. And Superman 64, not that bad compared to those platformer Blues Brothers games, those NES and Game Boy et al. Games. Better than the Amiga version of the Blues Brothers 2. But I have a soft spot in my heart for Superman 64. Because I'm twisted like that. These games, none of these games needed to exist. And yet they do. And because of that, we had to suffer tonight. Again, nothing learned, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's the Bad Game Hall of Fame promise right there. We learned nothing along the way, but we hope you had fun out there in TV land. We thank you for sticking with us as we suffered through these games. If you like what you saw here tonight, consider tuning in to future programs. What's our stream schedule for this week? You know what? We don't got one.
Yeah.
We'll be streaming. We will be streaming on Thursday, July the 31st, and Saturday, August the 2nd. We don't know exactly what yet. I'm thinking Saturday's going to be a theme night of some variety, and Thursday might be like a one-off. Who's to say? You'll find out when we find out, folks. I wish we were a little better about planning things out in advance, but it's hard when you're doing so many shows per week, when we're putting out so much content, and all of it bangers, mind you, if I do say so myself. I can tell you that Monday's going to be a casual Monday, as every Monday is, our show where we play not-so-bad games, and I could definitely use a palate cleanser after tonight's episode, I tells you what. So now we get to the part where we self-promote. Hey, folks, if you like what you saw here tonight, consider joining the Discord, discord.gg/BGHOF, the game room, the connoisseur community. Talk about bad games, talk about good games, talk about food, your Taco Bell orders at all. Talk to us. A cool place, if I do say so myself. And I'm not just saying that because I own the place. I also post there. If you really like what you saw here tonight, you might consider financially supporting us. Helping fund this thing that we do by pledging on Patreon, subscribing on Twitch, becoming a member on YouTube. Any or all of the above will grant you access on said Discord server to our Patreon Saints channel, wherein we put up polls for patron playthroughs, where we take suggestions for what games y'all want to see, where we offer some exclusive content. We are working on that portal. We are still working on that portal for assimilating all the different subscriptions and like having to some website you can go to that gives you all that content, lets you vote in all the polls, etc., rather than having just the Discord server, the channel there. It's not our favorite way to dole that stuff out, but it's what we got right now. So thank you for bearing with us on that one. And hey, if you can't financially support us at this current juncture, we completely understand. If you still want to help the show out in some capacity, what you can do for us, if you can find it in your hearts, is to share the show with folk you know. Share some episodes off of our YouTube channel. And if you're looking for which ones might make for some of the best onboarding, as it were, we got a playlist on there. It's called Suggested Viewing. It's about 20 episodes that we've handpicked that we think make for some of the best onboarding onto the show, that are fit to suggest to friends, family, clergy, et al., your bandmates. Hey, if you got a band, show them this episode. Show them the Blues Brothers episode. I'm sure all your bandmates, I'm sure folk in bands are fans of the Blues Brothers. I think requisite for being part of a band is you got to watch Spinal Tap, you got to watch the Blues Brothers, probably a couple other music-related movies. We leave it to your discretion, dear viewer. Let's see about a raid. Why don't we? Let's
also, for promotion, be sure to check out Takoshi Challenge, our Taco Bell menu item. Got till August 13th. We'll post a link somewhere.
You can find it in the Discord server, sure, and in the description of yonder video. I know who we're rating. Author Blues is playing Catechumen, the Christian first-person shooter. One of several.
He's on a mission from God too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we didn't drop that line in the episode. We mostly did not reference the movie too much in terms of quotes. We're not really big like quoters. We're not really big on that style of quote comedy. Anyway, check out Catechumen. It's a banger. It's an all-timer. We played a little bit of it in our Bad Bible Game special. We didn't get to run in the Bad. This year,
right.
This year's Bad Bible Game special part 2 for December season, we will get around the Catechumen.
Yeah, because the Steam release came out. Anyway.
That's right, and I have it for some reason. Anyway, let Author Blues know we sent you. Let them know the Bad Game Hall of Fame sent you, so on and so forth. And again, once more, thank you for tuning in, sticking with us, feeling the blues of the Blues Brothers with us. I have been Cab Cassidy.
I'm gonna say I've been Charkie Blues. Come on, it's easy.
I went the more clever one, I gotta say. Cab Calloway reference at the end of the night.
You're dressed as the Blues Brothers.
Are you saying that Cab Calloway wasn't a blues brother? The band are all Blues Brothers. The name of the band is the Blues.
Yeah, but like Elwood and Jake are literally last name are Blues. They are the Blues Brothers because they're okay.
Mario and Luigi Mario, like their last name.
There's the scene where Elwood gets pulled over and they scan his card and the cop computer says Blues, comma Elwood. It's his last name.
I don't remember that at all.
I watched the movie.
You just watched the movie yesterday, so I should probably just take your word for it. All right, bye.
Good night, everybody.
Now that I've been proven wrong, now that I've been embarrassed, I'm gonna have to close the show out before any further embarrassment comes my way. Bye-bye.
Good night.